happy Sunday evening to you guys. Thank you very much, guys, for tuning into the stream this evening. I know y'all have plenty of choices out there, as always, to watch, and y'all chose our stream. So I want to thank you guys very much for tuning in. See, tonight we have some... I'm looking forward to doing this with you guys a lot, actually. I've been wanting to do this for a while. We're going to be doing a tier list. And for that tier list, I am joined by the lovely LadyVirgilia.
Hey guys, happy Sunday night. I'm glad to be here again.
Always a pleasure to have you, lady. This is our usual Sunday night collab stream, but also joining us this evening is bluemooncinco, or Tyler. Tyler, thank you very much for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me on, Ted.
Woohoo!
So
It's exciting.
It's very exciting. This is the first time we've done a 3-person stream in a while. Tyler, I want to thank you very much for having me and Lady on for your podcast that just hit the waves this weekend. And I just want to give you a second to why don't you go ahead and tell everybody about your podcast and what it's all about, and where everybody can find you.
All right, well, yeah, thanks to both you guys for joining in. I appreciate all the comments you guys had, and I was excited by how you were both really excited about not just trails, but the music too. So I wanted to do for a while to do a music-centered episode, and you guys were really great guests, and hopefully you guys will want to come back for a future one.
For sure. Always. Whenever it's music, whenever it's about game OST, like I'm in.
Same here.
But yeah, I started the Trails podcast a few months ago with a friend of mine from Tumblr. Talk about trails. We went through and talked about the Sky Arc, so we're done with that now, and we'll be moving on soon. But if you want to follow it, it's called the Kiseki Cast. You can get it on most podcast apps, and
It's really good, by the way. Even the previous episodes, they're all very interesting and entertaining.
The FC episode's a little bit rough, but...
My first streams were pretty rough, actually, Tyler, as well. We were just, learning how to broadcast, so hey, that's just how it goes.
That's
Everybody
true,
starts somewhere.
Yo, that's true. Our
So-
first couple streams were like, whoa.
So guys, I highly recommend y'all check out his podcast, Tyler's podcast, y'all. In fact, you know what I'll do, Tyler, is I'll add the link to your Kiseki Cast to the description below on my YouTube, as well as to the when this video becomes on demand on my Twitch. I'll also put the link to it, if I'm able to, somewhere on that video as well, so that way people know where to find it. So,
Oh yeah.
tonight,
I mean, I can link it right now even.
that'd be great. If you could do that, lady, that'd be great. Pop it in the...
I always shill this podcast,
Yes. It's a really good podcast, guys. Highly recommend it. Something to really look forward to, listen to while you're on your commute to work or to school, or whatever you guys do.
Appreciate you guys saying that.
Of course. Make sure you tell your buddy, your co-podcaster there,
Josh.
that I said hi to Josh, as well. Maybe next time he can join us, whenever if we were to join you for the next one, OST one.
Definitely let them know.
Awesome. So, this next this stream, y'all, is going to be kind of important, and I'm so glad that there's plenty of you guys already here to vote. We are doing a tier list, probably, I'd argue, the most important tier list we've done ever. I'm not sure if you guys agree, but we're rating here the characters as characters, their story, how they developed through the series, how likable they are, or hey, dislikable. If there's someone that makes you really that you can't stand them, then they're doing their job as a villain. So
yeah, that it depends on how you like to personally rank characters. If you like to just rank based on their role in the story as much as you hate them, but you're like, hey, they do a good job as a antagonist or a villain,
Right.
go ahead, rank them as high as you want, as low as you want. This is both like, subjective taste and, if you want to look at it from like a more objective writing style, character development thing, you get to judge as much as you want or not.
Have one clarifying question, Feb.
What's that? What's that, Tyler?
Are we excluding like battle for the playable characters?
Battle for the playable characters.
Or should we include that?
I say you can include it if you want. If you're someone who really values gameplay a lot.
I think so. Yeah, if you
I think you should be able to include that in your vote.
I agree with that actually. I think this is how you in all aspects of that character, guys. And you let me know if you guys disagree. But I say if you think of a character that's in Trails, you evaluate all aspects of that character. Their story, their development, their involvement in the story. If you want to include, how much you like that character just because of, their likability, their personality, how they battle, all their courts, their crafts, however you want to evaluate that character, this is the tier list. This is the ultimate tier list. This is not just on waifu husbando. This is not just on one arc. This is every character and every aspect of every character.
Okay.
Yep.
Sounds good to me.
All right. So, you guys have been chatting a lot already, guys. Let's see, lady, if you don't mind covering the chat for me. I'm going to go ahead and start this up.
Yeah, for sure. I got the chat.
So, we're going to be here for a while, guys. We're starting a little late, but I think we're going to go until a little after midnight. Tyler might have to, buzz on out of here. Maybe maybe part way through. So
it is a Monday tomorrow.
Indeed. Yeah. And hi, guys. So since we're gonna be here for a while, I recommend you guys grab yourself a snack, a beverage, and if you're of age, an adult beverage. I got mine right here. So we are good to go.
It's the choice tonight.
Oh yes.
So earlier today, I was thinking about doing a margarita, and I actually made some, but I didn't make it right. I had too much
sad.
Too much mixer, and so it wasn't all that great. I was like, it's not that great. So I had to go back to my tried and true, and I'm pretty sure you know what that is.
Those white Russians, am I right?
That's right. That's right. Maybe next time I'll get the right, mixture correctly, so it'll taste good.
Oh yes. I wanted to make a mojito, but I don't have any rum.
Ooh. I saw the mojito mixer at the store today, and I almost picked it up.
Oh, really?
I thought about you right away when I was picking up margarita mixer, and I saw the mojito mixer right next to it. I was like, oh, that's right. Lady said the mojitos, but
Yeah, I like mojitos because lime.
There you go. I kind of like the idea of putting mint in it a little bit too. Well,
yeah,
mint
the lime and the mint, it's good.
All right.
Anyway, I'm covering the chat.
Go for it.
Dan says, tears, Laura, then other people, the end, but mostly Laura. You're fine to think that, Dan. No, but honestly, as a character, Laura is definitely way, way up there for me too.
Laura's pretty good. She's more than pretty good.
For sure.
So, let me see. Guys, I think if you guys are looking at the screen right now, you can see that there is an extra tier. So, I probably owe you guys a little explanation on that. So, we have our normal tiers down here of S plus through C. And that's what we're going to look at from now. Okay? But after we are done ranking every character on this tier list, we're going to have... we're going to do what we call a re-rank, where we have this extra tier, the triple S tier, where we're going to only have 7 in honor of, there's 7 Septirion, 7 Anguisses, all that good stuff. Trails always follow. They love that number. Falcom loves that number 7, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna have the top 7 of anybody that's we put in S plus through our normal tiering. We're gonna pop them in this triple S tier, just to put a little spin up, just to spice it up a little bit. How about that? Let's see.
Yes.
Go ahead, lady. You catch up with the chat a little bit. Sorry, I keep on interrupting you, and you keep.
No worries. I mean, it's good to let everyone know how this, because we haven't had the triple S rank yet.
Right.
So it's good to explain what that entails.
By the way, thank you guys very much. I'm seeing a couple new people in here. Thank you very much for tuning in.
Yeah,
Fire, Ice Rocks.
Fire, Ice Rocks. Yeah, welcome.
Donnie, it's been a while.
I'm glad you're joining us. Get ready to vote.
Get ready to
Put your
vote.
heart out.
Indeed. While we listen to some good OSTs.
Oh yeah. Let's see. Ifrit, I'm so glad that Ifrit's here too. You could join us. Because I know you don't always get to anymore, but we're glad to have you, especially on I guess like a super viewer heavy, chat heavy stream, because it's like tier list time.
Let's see. Don't know why my chat box is not showing up, guys. Sorry about that.
It might be that weird Streamlabs thing.
Well, at least we see the chat right now.
I told you it was like the live was weird.
Yeah. Well, I might fidget with it while we're rating tiers, and maybe I'll get it to work.
Mm-hmm. So it's not showing up for you, is what you're saying?
Like on my actual sidebar, normally the chat's going there, but I don't see it showing up.
Oh, yeah. I see.
So when I put this on YouTube, it won't be there until I get it to work.
That's sad.
Yeah.
Oh, we won't have chat.
Yeah, that's a big part.
For the tier list. Damn.
Sorry about that, guys. Let me see. I'll have to fidget with it a little bit while we're going through it. How about that? So let's start with... See, Ifrit says, probably won't be able to go past 12 a.m. though. Gotta get up early, feed Pop, and give him his medicine tomorrow morning. Totally understand, man. Totally understand, buddy.
Yep, gotta do what you gotta do.
Family comes first.
Priorities, responsibilities.
Okay, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and rank our very first character that's on the tier list. And that is going to be Agate, or Agate.
Agate.
Krosner, excuse me, guys. Agate Krosner. S plus through C. Don't worry about SSS yet. Okay, guys? Just S plus through C. Nothing above S plus, please. We will do the triple S ranking last, after we've already ranked everybody.
Mm-hmm. Agate went through a lot of character development. That's for sure.
That he did.
And definitely I appreciate the whole I'm personally like down for the whole like jerk with a heart of gold trope.
Mm-hmm.
And he's pretty damn good as a party member.
That he is.
Because you can spam, oh my gosh, that's when like the CP I forgot what his CP gaining skill was. But I think he would literally gain like 100 CP.
It's Wild Rage.
Yeah, Wild Rage, there you go. Like, you know how they kind of nerfed that skill for later arcs? Like, you would gain less CP than just that one time.
Right.
But I would say A for me. It looks like a lot of people are voting
A, B.
A's and B's.
Don't know him, so B.
Too.
Okay, how about this, guys? So maybe I should have made this clear at the beginning. If you don't know a character, I'd politely ask
if you
that
don't
you
rank it.
that you abstain.
Yeah.
Just so that it doesn't kind of skew the results of those that actually do know those characters. We greatly appreciate that.
Yeah. Sorry guys. It's for like a series that is really heavy on story and plot and characters. It's kind of like only fair to the writing of Falcom if you're aware of the character's story.
Right.
And that's fine. Fire, no worries.
No, don't worry about it. Yeah.
We didn't even clarify, so that was our bad.
All right. So next one is a character that I think you guys should know. I'm just gonna put their first names going forward.
Yeah, I got it.
Alphen.
Alphen.
Arnor. Rize Arnor, right?
Oh, should we also clarify that we're ranking up to CS2?
Oh, that's a good point, lady. So this is only through Trails of Cold Steel 2. We're not ranking characters beyond Cold Steel 3 or 4. We're not considering 3 and 4 yet. But we will come back after we play through Cold Steel 3 and maybe do a few updates to this list. Maybe on the characters that do get any kind of, that are impacted from Cold Steel 3. However, once Cold Steel 4 comes, we might be doing almost like a total revamp.
Yeah, there's gonna be a ton of people.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much everybody, right?
I don't want to say too much, but there's a lot. Let's just say that. There's a lot. So we got an A. Fire says S+, man.
Ooh, wow.
All right.
Ooh, hey Muckdial, welcome to the stream.
Muckdial, it's been a while, buddy.
Good
Welcome
to
back,
see
man.
you again.
Welcome home.
Yeah.
Change mine to S+, Feb. Downey changes his A to an S+. So we got 2 S+.
Wow.
And a B.
That's huge.
Bernie's got an A. This is looking
Tyler's
like
a
an
B.
S. Tyler's got a B. Okay.
I'm an A. Ifrit is a B too.
Okay. So we're
we're kind of all over the place. Wait,
yes,
I need to keep track of this shit. Where's my I have a handy dandy notebook. So I can write down all the scores.
Thank you, lady. I wish I had the chat thing. I'm not sure why my chat box isn't working.
Yeah,
sorry about
this
that,
is
guys.
kind of
That's a bummer.
sad for looking back at stuff. So we have A.
A, S plus B.
B. I'm just gonna tally. So
Okay,
we
perfect.
have 1S plus. 1, 2, 3 A's. 2 B's. Oh, 3 B's. Yes, we're glad you are alive, Muckdial. What's
Exactly.
yours, bud?
Mine is
One of them too.
for Alphen, pre CS3. CS2, she's got a pretty good part in it.
She does.
She's a big part of the intermission. I'm gonna say S.
Nice. So, we didn't have any C's, right? No, yeah, that's good. So we have 1S plus, 1S, 3 A's, and 3 B's. Guys, to me it looks like it's gonna be an A, man.
A it is.
Yeah. Bernie, this is a character.
It's
tier
not
list.
waifu. Yeah.
So this is not like waifu, this is not culture, it's not any of that. It's like their role in the story, their character development, their personality.
Yep.
You can be as subjective or objective as you want to be. their usefulness in battle, if that's a big aspect of the game for you.
Indeed. There you go. Well said, lady. So the next one is going to be Amalthea.
Sorry, Amalthea. I feel like even what you add story-wise, it's like...
This is Amalthea,
It's
not
not-
Analas.
Yes, this is Amalthea, Bernie.
I'm pretty sure we already know what you're going to vote for Analas without you having to say it.
Yes. Like, it's cool to see where she is at
Mhm.
in Trail's third.
Yeah, I do like
But-
where she's at. But still,
Yeah.
I'm going to
I'm
vote
not,
her.
like, super huge on her. I'll give her a B
I'm giving her a B too.
and not a C
Yeah,
because of like where she's at
right.
in Trail's third.
You can put me down for a
So-
B, lady.
Nice. Said B. I'm a B. Bernie says B.
What did Tyler say? Ooh, Tyler said C.
Tyler says C.
I'm a pretty harsh critic.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
That's fine, yeah. Absolutely. Ooh, this is a
You
good one.
vote as you hoped and wished to. Ifrit didn't. Oh wait, no. Ifrit did vote. Oh, so we have 4 Bs. Sorry, Fire. We're on the characters you don't know.
Sorry about that, buddy.
Lols McDowell says Gilbert is way more memorable. Any other votes, guys?
Last call for Amalthea.
Last call. I guess not going once, going twice.
Looks like she's a B.
Alright. Yep, looks like she's a B. Fire Amalthea is from the Sky trilogy.
Yep. Kind of a minor character, I'd say.
Yeah, pretty minor.
Next is going to be the one who's saying is cuteness is justice. Analas. Or Annalise.
I'm already taking down votes for this one.
Bernie he had it ready. He had it in the chat ready to go to press enter.
Yep.
Mike Dell's giving her an
She's
S.
a little higher for me after we get her in third.
I agreed. A for Tyler, A for Lady, S for Muckdow, and S plus for Bernie. Muckdow says she grew on me in a third.
Yeah, same. Exactly.
I liked her a lot in the third, y'all. And I like her as a character, and because I like her, I'd say S.
Yeah, I like that one door, especially. Okay, you say S, Feb.
Yep. Put me down for an
Ifrit
S.
says A. Sky 1 and 2, she didn't really get that much, so most of her points are from Sky 3. Yeah, I think that's for a lot of us. That's pretty cool. See, that's why Sky the Third is important, guys.
Sky
So
the Third
many
is huge.
characters get a big glow up in Sky Third.
Guy the Third is when she has my favorite line, and she actually says it when she's sleeping, and when they first encounter her, she says, "Fortune favors the cute."
I don't even remember that. That's awesome.
Yeah, I don't even remember that either. That's amazing. Oh, Annalise. Why is Bernie abstaining from crossbar? Oh, because you didn't finish?
I don't think he's finished
That
it
makes
yet.
sense.
Yeah.
Okay, also, by the way, last call for Annalise. Annalos, however you want to pronounce her name.
S plus S A A. We've only got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4
Last
votes.
call. I have 5 down because I counted yours.
Oh, that's right. My S as well. I think that puts her at S then.
Yeah, because that's 2 S's. And that 1 S plus, so.
Alright, next one.
Angie. Bernie's gonna lose battery soon.
You gotta plug it in, man. Sit by an outlet.
Do they have outlets on your train?
Oh, you're on a train. Wow.
I'd assume that's what you're on. Aren't you commuting? Or like a car? Not all cars have like.
Hey,
the
Creek, thank you
USB
very,
outlets.
very much, man, for the subscription. I really appreciate that.
Hey,
Thank you,
thanks,
man.
Creek.
Appreciate that. And welcome to the stream. And happy Sunday to you.
Yes,
I appreciate
happy
it.
Sunday night. All right, Angelica. Okay, Bernie, I have to go back and scroll up chat to take your stuff down later, but
Man, I'm so bummed that my chat doesn't work, guys. I really apologize that the chat's not on the video. Dorothy?
I feel like that might be like Twitch's thing right now. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
really?
Because of that stream. Remember on your Streamlabs? It was on my Streamlabs too. It says like Twitch is currently having problems.
That's a bummer.
Okay. So, tallying them up.
Put me for
B.
Angie. I'm thinking. I give her a solid A for me.
A. I'm giving her an A too.
All right.
So,
hey,
I hope
Bernie,
I got
give me a
everyone.
favor just to keep from confusing. Oh, I see what you're doing. You're doing it just in case you get disconnected.
Bernie,
I see.
can you? Yeah.
I think he's doing it just.
I was just gonna. It's okay. I'll take them down
Okay.
later.
So we got.
So Downey says A.
I'm trying to remember where.
Oh, Fire said S plus. Sorry, I put
Fire
S.
said S plus. Wow. Okay. He likes his Angie.
Yeah. So let's see. Is this the last call?
Yeah, this is
for
pretty much it.
Angie, guys. Okay. It looks like it's an A to me. Because we have
Okay.
2 B's, 3 A's, 1 S plus.
Angie's on level A, guys. Next. Arian Rod.
God. You can include as much as you know about her. Well, pre-CS3.
Pre CS3. Yeah. This is Arian Rod pre
Whether
CS3.
that is assumed knowledge or actually stated knowledge.
Based on your videos on Trails of Cold Steel 3. Okay. So Fire, I want to include voting her as from including CS3 and 4 as well, but because this tier list is based on everybody's knowledge through Cold Steel 2, unfortunately, we're not allowed to factor that in. So we have to pretend like what's in our head from Cold Steel 3 and 4 is just not there for right now, and we'll come back to this and reevaluate once everybody's on the same page. Or once everybody has seen Cold Steel 3 and 4, or the majority of people have seen 3 and 4 here in the West.
Yes.
I do want to consider that though, Fire. I feel you there, 100%.
Oh crap, sorry guys. Can you re-put your chats in there? Your votes in the chat, I accidentally just refreshed my
Uh-oh.
page. Sad life.
Okay. That's a bummer, man. I wish this chat was working, guys. Sorry about that.
So please type in your votes for Ari and Rod. Yeah. I just really like the mystery behind her.
Oh yeah.
And also like both the fact that we do know her past, but at the same time we don't really know her past. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I like the mystery
and
too.
the past we do know about. She's like pretty freaking badass.
I was glad that I came in when you were fighting her on your stream the other day.
You joined at the
Thanks.
perfect time.
That battle went so well. Sometimes based on RNG that can go pretty wonky, but I'm surprised that went better than even the first time that I beat her. So I was very, very happy with that.
I want to replay Crossbell, but I've been waiting for Geofront to come out.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
that's
a good idea.
For quite a while.
So, Extremity said a whole bunch of S's.
Bernie says S. I'm just putting that as S+.
Okay, yeah, perfect. Bernie made a cultural comment. Lady says S. You know, Bernie has to do that, right? Tyler says A.
Dang, Ifrit! I am very surprised. Because I feel like Ifrit is more of our, like, a more critical voice that we usually have. So I'm like, wow, that's pretty cool. We do get a legit S+ from Ifrit for once. So it looks like right now, this is last call for Aryan Rod, by the way, guys.
Before CS3, I think I like her. I like her a lot.
S.
I'm gonna make her S as well.
You're saying S too?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure she's S then. Because she has 4 S's.
Well, there
2
we
S
go.
pluses and 1 A, so yeah, for sure S.
Alright, so the next one is gonna be...
I'm glad Ifrit about the you put story super on top.
Yep, this is all about the story.
The same, yeah. As much as I might talk about other things with you guys, I do not shy away from that stuff. Story and character development is like top priority for me.
Yep.
That's like number 1 for me. Adios.
Adios, McLean.
Dude, I am for him, dude. I don't know. I don't want to talk about him though, because then there's gonna be major spoilers for everyone. But his role in the story is so good.
Absolutely.
And like a lot of the revelations in later Azure, it's really sad in a lot of ways.
Yeah. Yep.
He's sort of like a tragic trope almost. Like a tragic character in a way.
Indeed. I love this piece right here with the pipe organ.
Yeah, same. Etude of Ruin, yo.
Freaking Wiseman just goes crazy on that thing. He's no Cassius, though. That's true. He is no Cassius.
That is true. To be quite honest, though, when it comes to, like, role in the story, I personally would rank Arios higher than Cassius. I know, blasphemy, right, guys? But
wow.
As much as I like Cassius. Ifrit says S. Wow, Ifrit hasn't even finished the final dungeon. And he says S.
Okay. Arios to me.
Wait, what did Tyler vote yet?
I didn't vote yet, but I'm kind of torn. So
you can abstain if you want to, but
you could.
You know.
All right.
Just throw a vote out there.
I'm gonna say A.
There we go. Feb says A too. All right,
Yeah.
what are we gonna do, guys? We have 3 S's and 2 A's.
3 S's and
he's
2
like,
A's.
He's like borderline S, I guess.
I guess he's an S then. I mean, it's unless anybody else got any other votes. We got
Yep,
3
any
S's
other
and 2
votes,
A's.
guys?
Okay, he's an S.
There we go.
Next. All right, guys. Best daddy. Well, one of the best daddies.
This song also always gives me like feels.
Oh yeah. You want to hear it again?
Fire is all for Le Daddy. Okay, but that's not this tier list.
Nope, not this one. This is not the Husbando tier list. This is the story tier list, so or character development, or how you like the character as a character.
Mm-hmm.
Laura's dad S plus. Fire says S
A lot of people
plus.
saying S plus, man.
All right. So
I
Victor
feel bad that as of CS2, he is this for me.
is it A for lady? All right. I like the test that he gives to Reen in Cold Steel 1. I just love how he just opens up a can on Reen, and Laura's like, "Father, why are you doing this?"
That's a good point, actually.
He teaches him, like Victor teaches Reen, a good bit there. With just puts him in his place, even though Reen, unleashes himself, like goes all out, and Victor's like, "Good, yeah, do it." Like that's what I'm talking about. Stop holding back. I really liked Victor. I'm giving him an S through
Nice.
CS2.
S.
And by the way, I'm setting S plus for like, I'm really gonna try hard here to save S plus for really
Yeah.
good characters. So
I didn't even rank anything S plus yet. But hey, guys, don't feel like you have to, cater to
how we rank
anybody's
things.
stuff. Yeah, this is all your own opinion. So,
Nice, Downey.
Tyler says A.
All right.
Actually,
Wow,
haven't
this
gone.
is kind of all over the place. Sorry, what was that, Tyler?
Actually, haven't gone above A yet today.
Tyler's being a harsh
that's right.
critic.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that's really good though too
Mhm.
for you, because then it kind of keeps some of those higher ranks like really, really special. I'd assume, you know what I mean. Not to take away too, like you could just love characters so much, because Trail's a special series that it's like, hey, you love them so much that you want to give everyone an S plus.
Right.
It's kind of cool because there's probably like, I don't know if I would say every single character, but probably most characters, somebody is always someone's favorite.
That's true. I think that totally is the case when it comes to the Trail series, because they're just so well developed and they feel so like human a lot of the times, like pretty realistic. And you get to know them for so long that it's like they might not be one person's preference, but they will be someone else's preference. Sorry, Feb. I know you're trying to rank it. We have. It looks
you're
to
good.
me that he's gonna be.
It's either S or an A.
Yeah, because I don't know how much we want to rank the S pluses. So we have 2 S pluses, 1 S, 3 A's, and 1 B.
He's an S, I think.
It sounds like it to me.
Yes,
There's a lot of S's and S pluses. All right. Oh boy, this guy, the one who totally screwed with you on Friday night stream.
As much as he was freaking annoying in the fight, I love Campy, yo. He's so mysterious. He's in so many games. He has such a good role.
I like his role a lot.
He plays that like he's a proxy of a certain someone, the GM. So
It's just the wild card.
Right.
He truly is. He is
really
a wild
is.
card because he's the fool. So. Enforcer number 0. Tarot.
Mike Dahl
card.
says, having your own opinion, I know,
0.
right?
Campanello's one of my favorites. Honestly.
Campanella
And
is a
Trails.
really good one. It's gonna be a hard one for me to rank, because he's a good one. Downey's asking me if I finished my Tokyo Xanadu and still like to.
Nice, Tyler. Yes. This is Tyler's first S for the night.
Can't be.
It's that wild card.
Exactly right.
Campy is, oh gosh, he's so good at what he does at making me feel like, man, dude, you're so annoying. He's an S. He's an S.
I love that. Gosh dang, you're so annoying. S.
S. You're so annoying. You're so mysterious, and when you see him in all these games,
Yeah.
like the role he plays, he's very critical, very important. How he presents the the Oriole to the Grand Master in
Yeah.
SC.
And how he treats literally you don't really know what exactly his allegiance is to any of the organization, but then you see what he does to the third Anguis.
Yeah.
Dude, that was when I was just like, damn. So he doesn't just blindly support.
Right. Okay.
So is that it, guys? Those are all the votes.
I got
Yep. There we go.
ASB.
That makes
S.
me happy.
We got more S's.
I tallied, 3 S's, 1 A and 1 B.
Dan says that Campanella has mad palm skills.
That is true.
S right away, right?
Yes.
All right, next.
Palm against Campy. That was such a good scene. And the OST that plays.
I gotta remember that one.
Really like the one that's like the 8-bit version of Fateful Confrontation.
Yes, it's
It's-
that one.
It sounds like a Mega Man song.
It does, yeah, for sure.
Nice.
On
And you
Fateful
guys,
Confrontation's what's going right now.
there you go.
That's funny. Coincidence.
So it's an 8-bit version, I guess, of Fateful
Yeah.
Confrontation.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Really good.
Yep.
I think I've heard that before. It's just been a while.
Yep. It's in Crossbow. Cow.
So
Yeah, I kind of agree with you. Like, I feel like he might have more of a role later on too.
right. I think he
But
is
as of now, he does enough to not be in like the lowest category for me in the story. I did like there were parts of Azure where, without saying too much, I felt like he wasn't as, like, all of his stuff and everything he's planned wasn't as foolproof as I think he was usually used to it being. So he had to kind of learn to deal with, like, some losses here and there.
I think that Almathea has a more about the same actually.
I honestly think Cal is more of a player than Amalthea is, because he moves the plot more than Amalthea does.
You're right.
He's more of like a aggressor.
I'm gonna say B then. You convinced me, lady.
I see what you say, lady, but I actually liked Amalthea as someone that you were like an antagonist, because I just hated her so much. I wanted to beat her.
That's true.
That's a good thing to consider too, because that's what she's supposed to be, right? She's supposed to be an antagonist.
I couldn't stand her like in
Yeah.
FC. Oh man, she drove me up the wall.
Yeah, it's kind of like that same sort of argument that, you know, like on a much lower scale, but it's the same sort of argument you can make with Campanella, right? Like, so annoying, or so much like,
Right.
so I can't stand her, that you're just like, I'm gonna rank her higher. Anyway, sorry, I'm counting these votes. It looks like it's B.
I think it's a B.
Yeah.
Cassius Bright, y'all.
Magdayo asked the important questions.
He noticed. It popped up. Is that orbital bike at the end?
I don't know, is it? Downey asked the really sad question. Holy shit. Oh no, he asked, did we forget Valimor? Oh crap. Oh crap.
We knew we'd forget
Not
somebody,
important.
right?
Oh damn. We have Orbital Bike, but
Not Valimar.
not good guy Valimar.
That's too bad. Damn. Should have thought about that one, lady.
What would Sean Chiplock say, right? Because he'll be like, dude, yes, you included best girl, but what did you do? You forgot my bud, my bro, my companion, my comrade in arms. All right, we got A. Wow, see, I'm actually kind of surprised that there's more
Cassius
A's
has an S.
than
He's an S to me. He has such a critical
S
role
for you.
in the whole series. He's so
Tyler
important.
has a S plus. I'm like so conflicted on this because it's true, like his role in the story though, because you know how like I was comparing him to Arios earlier. To me, Cassius seems much more like a plot device, honestly, if I can say that, than a character. While Arios felt more like a character to me. That's why I don't know if I'm gonna rank Cassius as high personally.
That's it.
See, Ifrit even says A.
So Downey, he's actually not a master. He's not the master, I should say, but he is. I guess when you say master, he is like the highest rank, I think. But as far as the master
I think so too, yeah.
is Master Kafai.
I like how Bobbit. Hey Bobbit, by the way, welcome.
Welcome, man.
tonight. Happy Sunday night.
That mustache.
But that mustache. S alone for the mustache.
At least an S for that stash.
I don't know. I don't know if I want to give him an A or an S.
S for me, at least. I think he's just too important. Like, this is about characters, and Cassius here. I like how Cassius works with Kevin. He gives Kevin that helps him. Was it Kevin?
You know
Was it Cassius that did that? That allowed Joshua to overcome the stigma that
I
Wiseman.
think he gave them.
They work together. They tandem that because
Okay.
Cassius gave the like info technically.
Hmm.
Like as in like he told Joshua basically who to go to.
Okay, I got you. And also like how Cassius just so smugly strolls up with Ragnar at the end of SC.
Yeah.
Like, this
He does
dude.
that so many times with the whole like dad.
Yeah. Like, hey, this is my buddy Ragnar here. Like, come on, man.
Love that scene. Like he just popped in. Like, hey, you want to help me go pick up the kids from soccer practice?
Yeah, basically, right? Just casually picking up kids from the Septarian, right?
Exactly. So,
It
lady.
looks like it's a S out of everyone's votes.
Well, there you go. Our S tier is getting pretty
'cause
full
I
pretty
feel
quick.
like even if I voted, it wouldn't have really mattered.
Yeah, but lady, we got to see what your vote is.
Oh, you make
I'm not gonna let you get away with it.
Like arguments, man. But I feel like what I like out of a character.
Mhm.
Okay, I'll give him this.
What, A plus?
Yeah.
There you go.
A
All right.
plus Cassius. He's a cool dude. He does so much. Like, he's responsible for so much
Mm-hmm.
in the Sky arc especially, but he just felt a little too much like more of a plot device to me than an actual like character.
Okay, fair enough. All right, next one. Oh.
He freaked. Just says it like, oh, I have a C coming up soon, LOL.
We're gonna vote for.
Kyle, you're saying nobody has the courage to vote C on anyone, and Tyler just voted C, but he's also voted C on other characters, so...
Yeah, I'm pretty harsh.
Tyler.
Oh.
Hey, we need people who are C's. Oh my gosh, I love... Everyone is voting C now.
Cecil.
Wow, Dan always likes to rile me up. Excuse me, Dan. Excuse me. I'm not even going to read the last part of that comment. I like that, though. That's so funny. They rhyme with Bacchius. Wow.
Dan got this one.
Thank you. Thank you so much for that.
Dan says
That
A.
is my favorite comment ever now.
I'm gonna give Cecil. She's not very. Okay, I like her character, but as far as like really a big importance to the story, really important with character development, and you know, she's not playable. I feel like she's a bit too minor. Just she's not as big of a factor to me, and that's why I'm thinking B minus for me.
I get that. So you're B minus. I totally understand that. I think I'll also give her like a B. She's one of those characters where it's like she went through her development prior to where the story started.
Right, exactly. Like if there was a prequel where we had Guy and Cecil, like that'd be different. I think that would change her mind.
She would be a lot. I just assume, but I think it's safe to assume that she went through a lot after that whole Guy's gone and everything. So
man, that would totally screw with me. Yeah, if there was a prequel, I would probably like lose it. You know, with Cecil, her reaction and all that stuff, like that would probably, that'd be bad. I mean, you probably love that lady. Gosh.
Yeah, I would.
You probably love it.
Give me all the hurt so good.
Oh.
Hurt so good. Make my heart freaking want to explode. That's beautiful. I'm gonna die from like heartache. That's okay. It hurts so good.
You love the heartache. Oh gosh.
Yeah. Looks like a B.
A B?
Solid B.
Okay, so we have...
Mukdial says you could make a prequel based on like half of these characters.
Dieter Croy.
Dieter.
Yeah, Dieter Croy of the IBC, the International Bank of Crossbell.
I don't want to be that person, but I am that kind of person. It's not commenting on anybody, but I'm that person. Sorry.
I spelled it wrong. Thank you for correcting me. There's nothing wrong with that at all. I was actually, when I typed it, I was like, did I type that right?
Because I'm like, as if that happens to you guys, I'm not trying to like criticize anyone. That's what I never want to come across that way, but I will admit I am just that person.
Lady, I'm glad you corrected. I'm that person that's glad that you made it right. Hey, Bobbit the Hobbit, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that, man. We appreciate that.
Yeah, thanks, Bobbit.
Love that gif.
Cool.
Oh, I'm glad you like it, Tyler.
It's very cute.
It's a good one. Everybody who follows gets a Sarah wink.
Yay! And also, okay, there's the Sarah emote, just saying, guys. So, for tier 1 subs, right? So,
Yeah, that's true.
use it!
Thanks. Thank you, Lady. I appreciate that. If you want to be able to use the Sarah
people really don't like Dieter.
Here's the emotes you get.
I really like Dieter.
Oh, wow, Lady.
I didn't like him enough to put him in S or S+, but I definitely thought that... And I was just suspecting that he was gonna turn out to be kind of like a very misguided, like, actually person. But it's like that hope too that like we had, because starting off from 0, he was one of those people who really pushed the SSS. Even though we didn't see him a lot, whenever we did see him, he gave always like that big like reminder speech of like,
yeah, I can see that.
What is your passion for Crossbow? Like how far will you be willing to go to uphold justice in Crossbow, basically? And then we get to the point where his role in the whole last chapter of 0 is pretty cool. You know, like, he shelters you guys. He gives you his car. And this is all like, to me, if this... Sorry, I know, like, this is probably getting into some sort of, like, spoiler territory. I already know I'm kind of, like, spoilering territory, but he reminds me of, like, what would have happened to Richard if he actually got the power.
I see.
Because to me, I personally think he's not on the level of, like, all of those crazies who were part of the Phantasmal Blaze plan in
I agree with you.
Crossbow.
I agree with you.
I think he was his own faction, and that's why he was so burned by them.
He got the shaft, man.
Yeah, he was shafted by all of them because he actually had an ideal. He did it. He's very utilitarian though too.
Right.
So anyway, sorry, that was my big speech on why I liked Dieter on like a story level.
I liked how cool he was. Like, he played really cool in 0. Like, I was like, yeah, that's our man Dieter. Like, I had no clue what was going on with Dieter, okay? I was totally caught me off surprise. I didn't see it, okay? So when I watched Crossbow, I was like, that man, he's giving us his bulletproof car. Hell yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah, okay, guys, this is all spoilers now. Just saying, guys.
I'm gonna try really hard to be nice about it, but there's only...
We need to talk about spoilers in some way for a character Trails list, though. So this is a warning, guys. There are gonna be some major spoilers in here.
Not for CS3 and 4, though. There's no spoilers for CS3 and 4.
But
so don't worry about
else. But we do know that, like, Ifrit and Mukdial, I think, haven't entirely finished all of Azure. Like, they're on the final dungeon or something. So we'll try not to spoil, like, the very, very end of it. But
yep. We won't say, like, the big twist that happens.
Yeah. Like, 0 spoilers and stuff. We'll probably...
okay.
Everything's go. Sorry, Fab, you were trying to prove a point or something.
It's all good. I'm thinking that...
See, wait. I think it is going to be, like, B, maybe, but let me...
my vote is A-.
C, you have A, I have A. So, sorry, guys. I'm like... Because this is definitely more of, like, a controversial character, so I'm going to count the votes. So C.
You tell me, lady, and I'll put them there.
C.
Sorry, guys, I'm having some gummy snacks. I'm a little bit hungry.
A. No worries. Ooh, Bobbit. Wait, Bobbit, what's your final vote? A minus or B plus? Because at the end of the day, even though we put minuses and pluses on stuff, they remain that level, if you get what I mean. Like an A remains an A, a B remains a B. Yeah, Ifri, I mean, like, I saw the kind of role he played. I just, like, compared to other JRPGs, he actually fulfilled that role really well. Because other JRPGs will just have, like, a one and done, I'm prideful of my homeland. I'm utilitarian. I actually only have 5 minutes on screen. A lot of JRPGs do that. Like, you think, oh, he's gonna be that cool, like, controversial character. Then you're like, oh, he only had 5 minutes. Cool.
It's 5 seconds of fame, 15 seconds of fame, whatever. So, is he gonna be a? Is he an A?
B.
B? Is he a B or an A?
So he's a B. Okay. Because there's 2 A's, 2 B's, 2 C's.
Oh, there we go. Next. And correct me if I spelled that wrong.
Yeah.
Is it with 2 E's or is it with a Y? I'm mixing her up with the other Dorothy.
No, you're right. It's Dorothy. That's right. Welcome back, Fire. Yeah. This is a cool thing about, what was I gonna say? JRPGs in general. If you're familiar with JRPGs and Japanese media in general, you'll see a lot of stuff coming before they happen.
I think Trails has ruined JRPGs for me since it was like the 3rd JRPG I ever played.
Oh man, I can see how that would happen. Especially because, like, we know you take a more critical side or critical look on stuff, so it's like, yeah, if you started with Trails, any other JRPG is going to be a bit more lackluster.
Actually been, like, probably a little disappointing to some of my friends because I have some friends that are really into JRPGs, and as soon as they found out that I got into them, they're like, oh, you need to play this game and this game. And when I would try it, and I would be like, oh, I'm sorry, that game was not good at all. And it was like,
you're like trash.
Nope. Once you've seen Trails, now it's going to be really hard to, you know.
Then, of course, they don't return the favor and try Trails. What the heck?
What's up with that?
Come on. Come on. I thought we were friends, right? Hey, Creepy, what's up?
Hey, Creepy.
I've only successfully convinced one person to try it so far.
That's actually way better than me.
For me, in real life, I've gotten this many to try Trails.
Oh, well, okay. Well, in real life, maybe. Maybe I'm still at 0.
Well, even just online, that's pretty awesome. Because I feel like it's really hard to get people to give it a shot.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so it's looking like we got a B for me.
Yeah.
A C.
I think I counted your B. Oh,
Downey
I didn't
is another
vote.
B.
Holy shit. I love Dorothy. Like, I love the role she does play, but unfortunately, she's just not really, like, personally very intriguing to me. Like, my own personal taste wouldn't rank her that high, even though I like what she does do.
You said
she's
B.
Sweet.
All right.
She's funny. She always has that role of, super, what do you call it? Airheaded. There we go.
Remember the time when she, for me, her most memorable part was when she goes into the she follows the bracers into that dungeon where they ran into Blue Block, and Blue Block has them trapped in that dungeon in the basement or whatever. In that dungeon.
Oh, yeah.
And she takes the picture. She takes the picture with her camera and it goes flash, right? And then they're all freed from his what's it called? I don't remember what it's called.
His magic is basically like his magic trick.
Mm-hmm. And she saved the bracers because she did that, because I think they would have been totally screwed if she hadn't been there. For that, I give her a B.
They would have been screwed.
Oh, and royally. We would have been the end of Estelle and Joshua.
Or actually, I don't know, though, because the thing is, to me, LeBlanc never actually goes for the kill, though. Know what I mean?
Now that you say that, lady, it really makes me think. Like,
it makes me think like he would just toy with them a bit. Like he would just recite some dumb, like, poetry and weird beauty monologues while they just stand there paralyzed and their brains go dead from what he's saying.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's more of what I would think he would do. He would just say, like, okay, now listen to my monologues of beauty.
Of beauty, exactly.
Yeah.
Looks like we got raided here just a second ago. Let's see. Taria.
Nice.
Thank you very much for the raid. Appreciate
Taria.
that.
Yes, awesome.
Hello.
Thanks for the raid.
Well, if I can ask.
Downey remembered the term. It's called shadow weaving. Sorry, Tyler. I interrupted you,
yeah,
but
that's it.
I can ask,
weaving.
Creepy Black Dude, you say that you list your Chrono Trigger as one of your favorite games, and I have to ask, how do you feel about Chrono Cross?
Oh, I remember we talked about Chrono Cross a little bit.
Chrono Cross is like one of my favorite games. I would rank it in my top 5 for sure. But I played it without ever playing Chrono Trigger. And then when I did try out Chrono Trigger, I didn't really like it very much. But most people that like Chrono Trigger and played it first have similar thoughts on Chrono Cross.
I remember we talked about it a little bit, and you told me the aesthetic is really cool.
Yeah,
I
love the backgrounds.
Yeah,
the backgrounds are beautiful. They look like impressionist paintings, so they don't really age.
It's really cool. Yeah, Dorothy looks like a bee, by the way.
B it is.
3 Bs, 2 Cs. We had that 1 S, but sorry. But Creepy is ranking also Persona 3 in the top 5 too. Ooh, yes. I know we talked about this, Creepy, but I appreciate that.
Glad that you look on it favorably, you say, because a lot of times, like when I first started playing it, I was like, wow, this game's so good. And every time I looked up stuff about it, there would be a lot of hate on it. And so I was always a little bit...
like Persona 3 lovers in the Persona fandom are their own strange, like, weird cult. No, we're not a cult, lols, but, like, we're just more low-key. You're totally right, though, Tyler. There's a lot of, like...
Let's actually talk about Chrono Cross.
Oh, sorry, never mind. Sorry, my bad. It's true about Persona 3, though, just saying.
I haven't played any Persona games, but I do have available to me.
Wait, you do or you don't?
I have it available to me, but I haven't played it.
Oh, okay. Got it. Would you be, like, up to playing P5R when that comes out?
Is
That's
that coming out
supposed
on
to
Switch?
be, like, dang awesome.
Nope.
Oh, no.
PS4 probably.
Yeah, PS4.
Oh. I'm
bummer.
not particularly excited to play or try Persona games, but we'll see. I might get it motivated. Oh, you played Radical Dreamers first, Creepy Black Dude. Radical Dreamers is pretty good.
I've never heard of that one before.
It was Japan only, and it was only available on the Satellaview, which was like a download system for the Super Nintendo.
Wow.
I
never heard of that.
It's good though. Yeah, I like it.
All right, guys.
It's like a text adventure.
Okay, gotcha. Old school.
I'm the only one here giving Dudley and wait. Oh wait, McDial gave an A. Is that for Dudley?
Muck Dial, yeah, that's for
That is
Dudley.
for Dudley.
A, B plus.
I'm also
Tyler says
giving him an
B.
A.
love.
To me, he's like a different version of Agate. He's like the crossbell version of Agate. Like, he kind of fits a similar role, but they're both like their own character, which is pretty cool. But I just liked all the different parts that he's like in, starting from 0. Like, he's such an asshole at the beginning, right? Like,
He's a
just
tsundere.
like, yeah, and he's just like, you guys are so beneath us, Division 1 people, like, oh, pathetic SSS. And then it gets to the point where it's just like, oh, now you're helpful. Oh, now you're actually finding stuff before we do. Damn it, I need to rely on your help. Damn it! And he's just like, I don't want to rely on you guys, but I have to because I hold my ideals higher than, you know, like, the fact that I don't really like you guys yet. And then he grows to like them.
Lady, you convinced me.
Nice, yeah. Especially because, like, in 0, when he finally joins you in the party for once. Also, by the way, he has, like, one of the best support. Just saying, on a gameplay level. It's kind of like Noble Command, almost.
Yeah. He's very, I like how he kind of comes around. And he develops. He actually has a development. I think he kind of comes around, especially in Azure a bit. Comes to respect the SSS, you know? He's buddy, even though he doesn't want to admit it, you know, like in his tsundere way, you know. But I can see that he really comes to appreciate his SSS. I like his character. I think he's an A, for sure.
Yep. It gets to the point where, like, he literally gets a combi craft, too. That's how much he grows to respect Lloyd. And he lets Lloyd lead over him a lot of the times, too. Near the end. But yeah, as much as we like A, I think he's a B out of all the votes. Because 2 A's, 3 B's, 1 C.
I see. Okay.
Yep. That's okay. I go with the vote.
It is what it is. Oh, man. Here's a character that we don't really see very much anymore.
Exactly. He's essentially older Machias. That's why I like to call Machias. As much as I like Machias, I call him Dudley Light.
Dudley Light.
Dudley Light. He might surpass Dudley in like 10 years. We'll see, but...
Zin Vathek. I think that's his last name, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, lady.
You're right.
Yes.
Perfect spelling, too. Yay, fam! Got it. A+. S+ for that.
No votes? No votes for... Oh, my goodness, Tyler. Don't even go there.
Oh, no, Tyler. Oh, no.
I have the PSP version. There's no update for it.
Oh. For now, I'm going to give him a B as well.
All right, we have 2 B's. Or 3 B's. If Feb's B.
Just got a message from my podcast co-host, so he might be joining in the chat for a second.
Nice! You'll have to welcome Josh. Hey, Super!
Oh, hey, Josh.
Welcome.
Oh, Super. Welcome, man. Hope you're having a good weekend, man. Hope all you guys are having an awesome weekend.
Everyone's putting Zin as B. I feel like Zin, he's a cool dude. He does a lot for the party, but the thing is he's not that intriguing yet. Like, I feel like all that stuff that goes down with Walter, it's just not, you know, like, it's not finished at all.
I think he's going to have a lot coming up, y'all, based upon where we're going next. With the Taito.
Yes. Oh, hey Josh, by the way.
Kilika.
Welcome.
Hi, hey Joshua.
Glad you can join.
Welcome to the stream, man. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks to all you guys that are tuning in. I really appreciate y'all joining on this tier list. It's kind of important that we get as many people voting on this tier list as possible to make it as as authentic as possible. As legit.
I'm also putting Sin as B.
B. I'm thinking a good B as well.
It's kind of sad that like I probably would have put him higher if he like remained on the same level as like what I liked about him in FC.
Oh, okay. Like during the that remember that battle thing, that challenge arena thing that they did? I forget
Yeah,
what it
that was
called.
awesome.
That was really cool.
The in the grand arena,
Mm-hmm.
and he was like he totally let Estelle and Joshua join him. He didn't have to, because
Right.
he was willing to fight on his own, and he probably could have held his own for quite a while.
I think so.
But he's like, hey, yeah, you guys want to join? Sure, awesome. And he was a big help in Zeiss when they needed more bodies. Because otherwise it was just Estelle and Tita for a while.
That's right, lady.
So yeah, unfortunately, he doesn't have enough yet.
Our next character, guys. Plenty of you guys are gonna know who she is.
Yes.
Let's
He
get the
bloodied
votes.
Oh no, I want to comment on some of these comments, but it's a little too cultured for the stream chat. It's pretty funny though.
We'll have to save that for the after party then. So for those of you guys who want to chat after the stream, which will be still going to be a bit till then, we have a little get together with all the viewers who want to join us for the after party, where we get together and chat with you guys just as a group in our Discord. If you're interested in that, we can talk about anything Trails related, anime related. We just talk about pretty much anything that comes up. It's pretty much a free for all. Feel free to join us on the Discord, and the link to the Discord is down below on the panels. If you're watching this on YouTube, it'll be on the description below. And Lady, myself will be there.
Yes, we will be there to chat.
S with Sandlot.
I love how, see, this is why the character tier lists are so interesting, because people who rank super high on waifu or husbando lists may not necessarily rank high on characters. So, LOL when Bernie ranks Duvali really high as a waifu, but B.
Wow.
Character. So,
Wow.
that's the cool thing. That's why I like seeing like this discrepancy. Yes, even Ifrit.
I think
For
that
story-wise, it's B.
Story-wise, I can't count 3 and 4, so
I'm also giving her
B.
a B.
B for me.
Wait, but let's see, because JR is literally giving S, so we'll have to
Count my B.
count your B. So, yo, this might end up actually being an
A tie or an A?
A. Yeah.
Really?
Because there's a wait. Let me see. Did Effie put her any lower than? Oh wait, no, that's the same vote. S. Let me double check one more time. B S plus.
Sorry guys, I'm snacking at the same time.
Oh, Downey also
Yeah,
gave
there
an
you
S. So there's 2 S's. 1 S plus. Four B's. Did Creepy vote? Creepy, do you want to vote on Duvali or no? Last call.
Creepy actually just put up in the chat. He relinked the Kiseki cast that you and I were a part of with Tyler here, who's also joining us for tonight's stream. So if you guys want to check out Tyler, which is also bluemooncinco, he invited us as guests on his podcast called the Kiseki Cast, where we talked about the Trails in the Sky arc OSTs. We had to all pick our top 3, which was really hard to do. And we talked about the details of why we like these 3 tracks, and then we each got only one honorable mention that we went into in the end. Feel free to check that out. And also, check out the rest of the podcast featuring Tyler and Josh
Yes.
as they go through.
Yeah, it's really good
Trails
too.
in the Sky. It's a really good one.
and SC. Mm-hmm.
Nice to listen to when you're on the way to work on your commute.
Yep.
or
I've
just
listened
commute
to all of
to
it.
school.
It's very entertaining.
Absolutely.
Just interesting. If you love Trails, you'll love it. So.
Thanks, guys. That's pretty much what I wanted to do when we started it. Is just talk about trails.
Yes. Awesome. Oh, creepy is giving B. Okay, yeah, I think she's a B.
B it is.
I also counted that one C.
All right.
Sorry, guys, who voted S and S+. Oh, see, look, everyone likes it. And by the way, Tyler, Creepy says, "Oh, that's your podcast." LOL. So there you go. See, Bobbit listened to the first episode of the podcast today. Helped him with the HW load. Liked it a lot. Awesome to hear, Bobbit.
Thank you. And thanks, Bernie. I'll tell you, actually, so I have a replayer that I use at work because, like, I can't really get signal on my phone very easily. And I have your Sharon drawing as my background, so thank you. I like it a lot.
Nice.
Aw, yeah.
That was a really good Sharon drawing, too, from Bernie.
That was.
Really good. Everybody on the subreddit went crazy. Or was that the Claire one? He did a Sharon one too, so.
Did he post the Sharon one? That's the thing.
That's what I'm wondering.
Subreddit.
I may have mixed it.
Posted it on the subreddit.
He did. Someone did.
The Sharon one too?
Yeah.
Oh. Dang.
How I easily found it.
Fran is a C. I know, I hate to say this, because I like Fran a lot, but on a story-wise and, you know, character and whatever, I think it's because, like, she doesn't really even ever join your party. But she's kind of like this to me.
Feb, are those flaming hots?
They're not flaming hots. I'm not that tough. They're good, though. They're the baked ones. The baked Cheetos.
Slightly healthier.
Those are good.
Slightly, exactly.
I like those flamin' hot, the fries ones.
The caps, hot ones, caps or whatever they're called.
Are those what they're called?
Like that's the
I just
brand
like
name.
the one that are like the long, yeah, like they're like the long ones.
I like he loves those.
Yeah. I don't eat them a
C.
lot anymore, but I used to eat those a lot.
Is this gonna be the first C we have? Fraud?
I don't
A
think
C?
so. There's quite a few B's, so. See, so let me see. B, B, A, B.
Okay, so she's a
B, C, C. Yeah, she's a B. Wait, C, C, C. 3
Whoa.
C's. Yeah, it's still a B.
B. Okay.
Even
Barely.
with those C's. I mean, sorry guys, I gave her a C too.
We just missed a very good OST, by the way. One of my picks. Hint, hint. For those of y'all that
Sorry, I can't really hear anything.
you may turn it up.
It's not. No, Feb. No. It's not the sound. It's just like, you know, in the same way that when I streamed on Friday, and you were like, "Oh my gosh, how do you listen to
Oh, okay,
the stream
yeah.
and the stuff?" That's why I always have the stream turned really down low.
Gotcha. I understand totally. That was really,
Yeah.
it was really unique being sitting in your seat on the Friday night stream, guys. You guys can still check out that stream currently on my Twitch, in the replayable videos. It will soon appear on Lady's YouTube channel.
Thank you.
As she did
Yeah.
the streaming part, and I helped her out watching the chat this time. It was the very first stream, guys, so check it out.
But also major Azure spoilers.
Oh, that's a good point
For
to
like
make.
chapter 4 on, so do not watch if you have not gotten past chapter 4 of Aono Kiseki and you don't want spoilers,
Mhm.
because it's mostly like boss battles and story after those bosses.
Indeed, lady. Good thing mentioning that.
Bernie is so sad.
The Supreme Court.
This is a travesty. Oh no, yes.
Gilbert, guys. It's time for Gilbert. Hey, E-Free, thanks for the sub, man. I really appreciate that. Man, how close am I getting to getting that third emote?
I think Creepy gifted the sub.
Oh.
Nice. See, this
Creepy
is
little
some
pal.
community love.
Nice, man.
I love it, guys. Thanks, Creepy. And thanks, Ifrit, for always being around, you know?
Mhm.
You guys are awesome.
Oh man, I just realized that I can't Feb.
Thanks. Well, thanks, Tyler, for the follow.
Just realized I hadn't followed you.
That's funny. I think that happens a lot if you like don't use Twitch a lot too. You know, you don't even
Right.
realize it. I'm like, oh shit, I didn't follow you. Sorry.
We've got a C. People are rating Gilbert with a C. Tyler with a C.
C for comic relief, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Ifrit says C as well. Nothing more than him than comic relief, and Mickey Rua does it better in Tokyo's head. Dude, I don't even know who that is, but I think he's a
I don't know what to rank him. Creepy says, I don't think I even know Gilbert. Creepy, you
I'm
know
typing it.
Gilbert if you finished Sky FC. You might have just forgotten.
I typed it.
Yeah. Gilbert is like S plus for memes, but like C for story and personality and everything else.
It's our first C, guys. I'm really interested to see what people
S
think of
plus
this next one.
meme, but everything else is like C. Josh noticed some Elisa slander. There was Elisa slander in here?
All right, it's
I
Ozzy.
didn't notice any yet.
Time to rank some Ozzy.
Ozzy Osbourne, lols. Chancellor Ozzy Osbourne, am I right?
I mean, there are a lot of trains in Erebonia.
That's true. That's funny. I like that.
Bernie is
I never
salty.
even put that 2 and 2 together.
Someone needs to make that
Ozzy
meme.
Osbourne, trains. You need to make that meme, Tyler.
I don't have any editing
That's your idea
skills.
too. Oh no.
Just on the audio.
Well, you do well
Maybe
at
I'll
this
try.
podcast.
But then I have to cred you for sure, because that was your idea. The meme. Bernie is still so salty for Fran. Fran,
Oh, yeah.
sorry, not Fran. Fran.
But he's probably gonna want Fran and Noel together. You know him.
Oh yeah. But the sad thing is that Noelle is not gonna be there. Or I hope she's not. That's the sad thing, is that I can actually see her being there, which is sad.
What?
Even though I
Me?
wouldn't place her there personally.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, I think a lot of people were disappointed with how it actually turned out. Anyway, sorry, I'm gonna count the votes. A, S, B, S.
We got a lot of S's.
S plus. As of Cold Steel 2, because I assume
Wow.
he's gonna have much bigger roles very soon, I think I'd still give him an A.
This
Because
dude's
right
an
now
S.
he's still more of like a plot device for me. Even though he's been like totally yeah, that's true, but when you consider the fact that he's literally been here since the beginning.
You look at him in Sky the Third.
Yeah.
He's just like, he just rubs it in your face. He's really good at
That
really
is
just
true.
getting under your skin. He's like, I'm gonna crush them beneath my heel. Remember he says that in CS2? Like,
Yeah, that's true.
he's just
And
so
he
good.
literally takes on an entire freaking conspiracy society.
He plays the role of antagonist so freaking well. He's so critical of the story. He's been around. Everybody knows who he
Damn it.
is. Everybody is scared of him. There's fear when it comes to him.
Yeah.
He commands, respect, and if you cross him, I think
the
he's a
fact
really
that
good character.
Yeah. Right. And then like the fact that he's been around in the story since literally like 2007, like when it started, right?
Mhm. Yep.
Shit. And like that's even before we even knew what he looked like, who he actually was. They just mentioned him offhand so many times.
Right. They did.
Damn, you convinced me to go from A to S at least. And then I'm sure my opinion's gonna change even more like once CS3 and CS4 are out.
I'm not gonna say anything about that, but let's just say that he's a very important character.
S. Wow, it's hard for me to like keep track of all these votes. There's so many.
Everybody knows Gileath, man.
There's a lot of S pluses and S's. I hope I counted these right. Wait, did
is he the first S plus?
I actually voted S.
Okay.
You voted S? Okay. Yeah, dude, I think he is the first S plus.
What? Ooh, this is a good one too.
I counted 4 S pluses and 4 S's.
Are you serious? We got more S pluses than S's? This old geezer is gonna be an S plus?
It's a double. It's tied. S pluses and S's. Unless I'm like counting wrong.
Do I need to get a quarter? Do I gotta do this quarter thing again?
Oh, creepy. By the way,
oh, he doesn't know.
The SSS, that's so we're only ranking from tier C to S plus right now, and the SSS level is going to be saved for when we finish the entire character tier list, and then we're going to rank the S pluses into the S. There's only going to be 7.
There you go. You got it.
Because of, our special society.
The 7
their
Angus's.
hierarchy. Yep, the 7 Angus. So, I count everything that's more than like an S plus is just an S plus. Yeah.
We're gonna do the same thing going forward. So when we do our re-ranking of the husbanda waifus after CS3, we'll do it. We'll do this format again, as well.
Yes, for sure. I think. Let me go back to Osborne at the very start.
Am I flipping a coin, or is he S plus?
I think you're gonna have to wait.
Because I'll get up and go get one.
No, I think he is. Oh shoot! Because there are people who literally voted A and B.
Oh, well then that puts him at S then.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, it is. He's already there, so we're good to go. Bernie says that Cassius needs to be S plus.
Sorry, guys.
Majority rules, Bernie.
Yep.
This is an authentic one here. We're not cheating. We're not doing any backroom deals this time. Or even front room
That's so
deals.
interesting, though, that literally Osborne, the S, like
Dan's trying to do three things at once.
S plus tier. That means we won't be able to rank him into triple SSS.
Right now, it's looking like really hard to get into S plus, like really hard.
I guess so. Yeah, I guess if there's only like 2 or 3 people in there at the end of the day, we have to include S.
Yeah, exactly. Like, there's only like 3 people up in S plus. Then we'll go ahead and start digging into the S, because we're gonna put 7 in triple S.
Yeah, true. Though that does mean that, if like S plus is like lower than 7, all those people are automatic boom.
Yeah, they'll get automatically promoted to S plus. Yeah.
Promotion. All right, Grace. Creepy Grace is from Crossbell, so sorry, I don't think you know.
Although you do see her, you do see her in Cold Steel 2. Cold Steel 2.
That's true. That is true.
That's why you need to watch the Crossbell or see or play it, whichever tickles your fancy.
This is a really underrated track from the 3rd.
Oh.
Labyrinth of Shadows and Light. I really like this one.
It is a pretty good one.
It really sets the mood to me.
It does. I like this one a lot too. Is she a B? Bernie gave her an S plus.
Bernie gave S plus, so let
S
me
plus.
count again. S plus. There's a B.
She's a bit more than like Niall and Dorothy to me. She's a little bit higher than Niall and Dorothy to me. Seeing as she's the same role as those two.
Mhm.
But to me, she's a little more because of her role in CS2. How she's like,
Yeah.
you know, there's more power to the pen than there is to, you know, combat. How she says that. And
I mean, she says that in Zero too.
yeah, she does say that in Zero too. And she just seems a bit more like active, like more passionate. She's really into it, you know. And I'm not, you know, knocking on Niall and Dorothy.
I mean, actually,
but
shoot.
I like her a
thing
little
is-
bit more than those two. I think they're a little more. She's a little more involved than they were.
To be honest, though, Niall is actually pretty on point. Not Dorothy, but Niall is, because Niall does kind of the same thing. Because Niall was willing to literally risk arrest, and he did. He got stuck in the palace. I mean, not in the palace, in the estate.
Yes,
Because he was trying to find the truth behind the whole, like, you know. Sorry, this is FC spoilers, if that's okay, but
It's your song, lady.
can I say it?
Yes, you can say it. You can say it. This is.
So it's literally like the coup. He was trying
yeah.
to figure out what was going on behind the scenes, and then he got literally stuck where Claudia was under basically like house arrest by the ID, the intelligence division.
You're right. It's been a while since I
So
saw
he
that.
is, yeah. So like
Mm.
when it comes to like Grace and Niall,
Yeah, those
while I
two.
do think Grace is a little bit more pushy,
Mm-hmm.
because like I think for her it just works out better too, because Crossbow has just so many more mysteries to uncover than Liberal. Liberal is a pretty, like, for the most part, pretty homogenous in how they think as a country,
Mm-hmm.
and they have a benevolent monarchy.
Right. Absolutely.
They don't really have a lot of like that whole democracy, gridlock, different factions going on in Crossbow that Grace gets the opportunity to uncover a lot of the secrets about.
Right. Yeah, you bring up a really good point, lady. I totally forgot about that. What Niall does in FC with the coup.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Did he win a Pulitzer, or he's trying to win one? He did win one, right? At the end of the day, because of the end of SC.
I can't
Just
remember.
wondering. I know we're not ranking Niall, but
Yeah, lady, look,
um,
look. You know
yes.
what? You know what?
Yes. Oh, I have to make the
There.
music louder for a second because yes. Oh, you did move Niall up, damn. Just because we're talking about it
Yeah,
too.
I'm putting them
But
together.
yes. My favorite choice, guys, out of the trails to talk about, out of the whole Sky trilogy, this was my top pick.
Wait, what? Hold on, lady. Your top pick of all the Sky?
Wasn't it? Was this my top pick? I think this was my top pick.
Zig?
Oh, for OST. Yes, this was your top
Yes,
pick.
OST.
I thought you were about to
Yeah,
blurt out your
sorry,
favorite
sorry,
character.
I wasn't talking about characters.
Okay.
The OST.
The
It
Pulitzer.
looks like Grace is a B.
Okay. What's Niall's last name, lady? Do you know?
Burns. I can type it. Oh, you got it. Nice.
Give him that last name just because he smokes a lot.
Probably.
Probably. Falcom's like, you know what? Let's just give him that one.
He also gets burned a lot by Estelle, so. She's like, what? Are you like some backwater reporter? And he's like, yo! Excuse me! I work for Gransel. What's the newspaper called again?
Oh, what is
Just
a paper
The
called?
Liberal News.
Liberal News. There we go. Thank you, Tyler. I was like, Gransel News doesn't sound right.
Yeah. The Burl News, and then you got the Crossbell Times.
Isn't it Crossbow News too? It's the Imperial Times, right?
Imperial Chronicle.
Imperial Chronicle.
Imperial Chronicle. There we go. Damn.
Damn, nice.
It's
nice,
hard
Tyler.
to keep track of these.
I'm pretty sure it's Crossbell Times.
I think it's Times.
Is it Times? Dude, Zero translated it as news. You know what? It's okay, fan translators. You did an awesome freaking job.
Indeed, they did. Or else we wouldn't have been able to experience it like we did so far.
Yeah.
Without
Even
Geofront.
if it's not all the localized stuff, but
So looking like Niall Burns is B. I'm gonna rank.
Yeah, if you put C too.
I'm gonna put B. I'm gonna rank him right with Grace. I mean, I think Grace is a little bit higher than him, but I don't think it's by much, by enough to be more like a tier above her.
Yeah, same. I would also give him a B too. But I know we talked so much about it. I just wanted to at least like point out that he was
It's B. Everybody's
what do you
saying
call it? Like he did have a pretty huge role in both FC and SC. He pretty much played the exact same role that he could, considering liberals like political climate and everything.
Okay, lady. I'm gonna have you type this one because I'm sure to screw it up. Her last name and her first name. If you could go ahead and type it out for me, that'd be great.
Shoot. I think it's this. I don't think she has two T's.
Ilya Platier.
I didn't get to put the accent on the E because I don't have those guys, but on my keyboard. But
Vote for your
Ilya Platier.
Your ranking of Ilya Platier. The son when it comes to the role in her play. What's the name of the play? What's the name of the play? Pop
Golden
quiz.
Sun, Silver Moon.
That's right. What about the one
Sorry,
where?
guys, I already answered it. Lols.
What about when Sully joins as the star?
Crap, I don't remember that one.
Golden Sun Solid Game Boy Advance RPG.
Seriously, the way Falcom made that clay look, that was freaking gorgeous.
It was
Just
really
using
good.
Sprites, it
For
was
a
so
2D or
good.
isometric 3D isometric platform,
Yeah.
they did really good, like doing the whole play.
And including
Really
the
good.
music with it,
Mhm.
like it wasn't like something that was, you know, knock your socks off amazing, but
but
the music was still really good. And with the, as you said, the isometric, like what they could do with all the dancing and flips and stuff, that was awesome.
Bobbit says the play in Zero was really cool to watch. Yeah, it really was.
Yeah. That was one of my favorite parts of Zero, actually.
I'm gonna give Ilya that.
E-, wow. I do like her a little bit more after what happens to her. And how she still remains like, you know, she's facing adversity with like, because it reminds me a little bit of like my own personal life. So I like her a lot for that reason.
I can see that. I understand that totally. Yeah.
And how she still pushes Risha. Especially because you can visit her.
Right.
Right, with Risha, even though she doesn't.
Yeah, but
You know,
remember when
appear.
Rija is there, like behind the door, and Ilya
Yes,
knows?
exactly.
It's like, that's so cool. I really like that part.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite parts about it, is that like she just knows, she has that intuition. You know, she comes off as like really silly a lot of the times.
Yeah, she does.
But she also has that really like
Lady, you've done it again,
cool
okay?
side to her that's more intuition.
You've done it again.
It's still a B, but There we go. I'm not even trying to, but I just like talking about these characters, guys.
Well, you're reminding me of things that I had, forgotten. There's just so much, and Trails is such a complicated and just so much to it that I'm finding myself forgetting some of these important scenes that I should be considering when I'm rating these characters. So I appreciate you refreshing my memory, Lady, on those. And your story, that's another reason why your story summaries are so good. Every time I watch one of Lady's story summaries on her channel, guys, be sure you check her out, LadyVirgilia on YouTube. She's got some really good story summaries for those that are geared towards those who have already seen the games and just need a refresher on all the important scenes that occur throughout those games, especially Crossbell. Crossbell is a really good one to watch, so highly recommend y'all check her channel out. And her channel is also in the panels below on the Twitch channel, and they will be always available on YouTube too.
Thanks, I appreciate it. Yeah, I hope you guys, if you watch them, that they are helpful. Because I have a lot of fun making them, that's for sure.
I had a lot of fun being a part of some of them too. So thank you very much for letting me be doing some narration on some of those.
I always make sure I give them a run through before I do take any notes about a new podcast episode I'm going to do in case I forget anything, because you include so many things that a lot of times you might forget or that get
exactly, Tyler.
Glossed over maybe.
Thanks. Yeah, I try to really watch all those scenes again and include those. So yeah. But it looks like Ilya's a B. It's nice that she did get some A's from people. This OST always gets so good when you actually get to this part of it.
So, we're going to tier rank our favorite Phantom Thief, B. Blue Blanc.
I did just want to comment though, which is kind of cool to me, in the same way Bernie's vote for Duvali was B. I think Ifrit ranked a lot of these people higher in the waifu tier list, but it's cool that when it comes to character lists, it's yeah, here's your opinion and why you think it's a B. Pretty cool, man. I appreciate the clarification, Ifrit.
I like you guys sharing your opinions, your reasons why, even if it's a little brief blurb when you type your vote. It's kind of interesting to see you guys why you think such and such character is a C or an A or whatever. It's kind of cool to see that, so it makes me reevaluate a little bit.
Yes, for sure.
My thinking of it. I like to see everybody's thoughts on all these characters. There's so many characters in the Trails series. So it's really cool to see. One of my favorite things to do is interact with you guys and see what you guys think, instead of just playing it kind of, isolated, looking at just the characters. It's nice to see and hear from you guys what you guys think of the characters.
It's really cool to just see whatever reason you do want to include or anything. Yeah. I love how Tyler literally gives LeBlanc a Z.
A Z. Man.
Yeah.
Relentless.
That's it right there. I don't even really have that much to say about it. It's just oof.
You must not like him very much.
I
wonder what that Z means.
It's just he's so annoying, but he's not Campanella's annoying in a different way that motivates you, and he's an interesting, we called him a wild card earlier, but it's this annoying, you want him to go away.
Oh, that's funny. I like that. That's the part I like about him, which is really funny. So, lols, guys, look what I'm gonna vote. And I like him for a lot of the same reasons as Campanella, but also really different. Is that...
Oh.
I really like that, what was I gonna say? That, he has a lot of lore in the continent. It's really interesting to me that he's super well known by his name, Phantom Thief B. Everyone knows who Phantom Thief B is. Yeah. No matter what country you're in, really. He's done something in your nation. And not only, is he known for that role, but it turns out, oh, I also happen to just work for the Ouroboros as an enforcer. And then, to me, it's cool that, you know how Campanella appears for a lot of different plans? LeBlanc is also, I think, the only enforcer besides Campanella who shows up for 2 major roles in the what do you call it, like Ouroboros is, like, you know how they have steps to their master plan?
Yeah.
Because he has a huge role in both the Sky Arc and the Gospel plan, but he also has a huge role in, like, the Phantasmal Blaze plan, but he doesn't take it seriously. That's the funny thing.
Right,
Is that
so,
he's just like,
so because of what you said is right, I'm gonna upgrade my rank a little bit too.
No way!
From a Z?
I'm just amazed. Like, yo, Tyler, that's awesome. I wasn't even trying to, like, convince you, but yo,
He went
that's
really
just
high.
1 rank. That's amazing. Still, like, that's, yeah, Z to Y, like, damn. I appreciate it. Wow. I'm not even trying to convince people, but
You're very convincing, lady. You don't have to try.
thank you.
Maybe that's why you're convincing, because you're just saying how you feel. You're not trying to, like, make people feel like they're wrong.
Right, exactly.
Gotcha, yeah, because I can totally understand why people would, like, hate him too, because, like, the quests, right? They're so annoying.
So,
That's
it's
why I
looking like
love
he's going to
dying.
be it's looking like an A.
A, yeah, shoot. There's so many A's. Really? A? Wait, how many S's were there, though?
Correct me if I'm wrong, lady.
Okay, I'm gonna do this one more time. The votes. So, an A. I like the Y. B. Downey says B for shadow weaving. It's pretty cool. Ifrit says C. I think Ifrit thinks along similar lines as Tyler. What are the other votes? So I'm counting my S. I think I already counted it though. A from Bernie.
Ooh, another good OST. Sorry, I'm going to say that over and over. Tyler, I warned you. I say that all the time.
4
It's
A's.
good, though. Picking out all the highlights.
Dude, even Ifrit went from a C to B. Oh my gosh. That's really cool, guys.
Lady, you're good at convincing everybody.
Thanks. Oh my gosh. Oh, well, JR is still C tier. That's cool. Nah, JR, you're also in the same tier as Tyler, though a lot higher, actually. many alphabet letters higher. So it looks like, damn, he's an A, because there's my S, 4 A's, 3 B's, 2 C. Oh, wait, shoot. Is that an A? Or is that a B? Because of the C's. There's 2 C's. What do you guys think? There's 3 B's, 2 C's, 4 A's, and then 1 S. Should I type that out?
Oh.
Yeah, sorry, I was talking when I was muted. I think that it sounds like he's an A, but you can type it out if you don't mind.
If it
These are
averages
the
out
votes.
like that,
That means 5 for A. I think he's an A.
if anything, he'd be borderline A and B. So
Nice.
I hate him, but I'm fine with an A.
Thank you. Oh, I appreciate it, guys. I'm so thankful. You did my LeBlanc well. I appreciate it a lot.
He's barely an A, yeah. Alright. Next one I think a lot of you guys aren't going to like.
I think this is low-key my favorite Final Dungeon OST.
I love this OST.
I like the one major organ part in this song. I think it's around the 3-minute mark, but it's like, yeah.
You like the organ too? Nice.
I always love organ, man. Fab, I have a lot of game OSTs I think you'll like.
Oh.
I should play the music channel sometime when
Yes.
we're both on.
Yes.
It's all heavy pipe organ stuff.
We gotta check that out, yeah. You gotta share that with me, lady.
Yes. I kind of want to hear why you say A, Feb.
So,
I'm just curious.
the reason I say A is because Josette, at the beginning of FC, and through SC, or not through SC, but mainly FC. She's a really big, like, pain in the ass, like, well, first she's all like innocent, and she plays the whole, I'm a sweet innocent person, right? And then she just totally gets you,
Yeah,
right?
from school. I'm just a student who's studying abroad.
Exactly, she gets you, right? And then you find out she's like a total, not a pleasant person.
Yeah,
Exactly. You know what word I want to use.
Yeah.
But then she comes around, especially with Joshua, a little bit with the help of Joshua. Had a little bit of influence on her, I guess. Where she kind of redeems herself. She turns out to be, even though she still has that kind of like, she messes with Estelle a little bit, kind of like the whole Machias and Eustace thing, is her and Estelle, kind of. And I think she kind of develops.
Actually.
She kind of develops and she seems like she turns out to be not so as bad of a character as you think so. So to me, she seems like a pretty interesting character, and I think she changes for the better, and that's, in my opinion, that's why I give her an A.
Nice, I like that. I like that reason. And you're right about the it's a very similar kind of like relationship as Machias and Eustace.
Between her and Estelle, yeah, it's awesome. She calls Estelle like a tomboy or whatever it is. It's hilarious.
You see tomboy?
For sure. Exactly. Leave it to Tyler to remember all the best skylines, right?
I have played SC quite a few times. Well, I guess the Greasy
Awesome.
Tomboy line might be in the third.
That still counts as Sky. Yeah, that's awesome. Wow, Tyler, you gave her an A. That's cool.
I'm glad I was able to convince you, Tyler.
I mean, I was already on the fence because I like the way that she antagonizes Estelle so much, and
Yeah.
like her paired with Joshua,
Yeah.
like not in a couple type thing, but
Mhm.
just like the two of them.
Oh, Ifrit downgraded to C because of the battle. Her battle roll. That's that's so sad, but there you go.
Is my face cam working for you guys?
Oh, Ifrit. It's working for me.
Okay,
It's
good.
working
Maybe
for me
you might
too.
have to turn down the settings, Ifrit,
Sorry about that, Ifrit.
of the stream. Sorry. Yeah. Dang, Bernie upgraded to S. Wait, so what did you have before, Bernie? Were you an A? Okay, I'm changing an A to an S. Because Bernie had that. Shoot, I haven't voted yet. Oh, man. You
What's it
had
gonna
really
be?
good reasons, though, man. I think
Ooh.
I'll also honestly give her an A.
We gotta pause the stream for the best OST pre-CS4.
Yes! That build up the whole minute. So good. Ooh, Extremity gave an A. By the way, hi, Extremity.
Hey, Extremity Man.
Welcome.
Welcome
Glad you
back
could
to the
join
stream.
our voting stream.
The only reason Extremity's here is for the after party.
Oh my gosh, guys. Josette is the same situation as LeBlanc.
She's an S, guys. Come on.
Because look,
Or sorry, A.
she's-
Excuse me.
because it's literally the same vote as LeBlanc.
Yeah.
The tallies. So that means she would be A. She's like just borders into A.
Wow. All
From
right.
the current votes. Unless anyone else wants to vote. I think I already counted Dan's vote. Did I?
Dan doesn't believe it. He's like, he can't accept it. How is she an A?
I want to make sure that I did count Dan's vote though. Because I do want to make it fair.
Make it fair, yeah, absolutely. If it should be a B, it should be a B. Guys, this is going to be this is going to be the most legit vote we've ever had. Like, we want this to be authentic.
We're gonna have to go to a recount. We're gonna have to get all the hanging chads out of there.
Yes, haha. I think I did count your vote. Yeah, I did.
Tyler.
The 2 C's. Lols.
Let's not go there.
For sure.
Glad Dan was in on that one. Hey, Steelwing.
Let's not talk about politics, please. At least not real life politics.
Exactly. People don't want to hear my views.
We are here to just
y'all.
we're here to escape
have
all of the
just
real life
fun.
stuff. We're here to have fun, talk about trails and anime and all that stuff.
You just push. You push it.
Dan's like, waifu views are what matter. You got it. All right, so it's looking like she is an A. Next is going to be, how do you spell?
Schwarz.
Schwarz.
Yep.
Did I get it?
Yep. I keep saying Schwartz for everything. I want to say Schwartz, but I think it is supposed to be Schwarz for
It's
a lot
not-
of stuff.
Have you
Like
seen
even the
Spaceballs?
Schwarz auction, I'm just like, shit, there's no T in there, and I'm like,
Right.
damn it. To me, it sounds better as Schwartz auction though.
It does kind of,
It
but
does.
Like Schwarz auction, yo, that doesn't sound as badass as Schwartz auction. Sorry to people whose real last name is Schwarz. I don't mean to like actually like rat on anyone's name.
have you guys seen Spaceballs?
S.
Use the
I have
Schwartz. Oh goodness.
Ogre.
The Schwartz is strong.
Feb, I have to ask you, what, if you're gonna split this into 2 parts, what character are you gonna cut off at?
That's a good question, actually. Usually what I end up doing on my streams when we do a tier list is I'll split it between like half be stream and half be tier list, but we're already kind of running along, so I might just make this one all tier list.
Okay.
And what we'll do is we'll probably go... We're just going to go until we get to about 12:15, somewhere around 12:15, 12:30 Eastern time. And then we'll end the stream and start the after party. And see where we get there. If I had to guess, it's going to be somewhere around... Maybe somewhere around Olivier. Or Albert.
Okay.
Or Patrick. Patty Cakes.
Maybe more like McBurn or something.
It could be.
but-
It could be McVern. It could be.
Yeah.
It's taking us
If
a while to
that's
get through
okay,
these.
Tyler. Yeah, it's gonna be a while. Also, oh wait, sorry, I didn't say hi Steel Winged.
Oh, hey.
Welcome to our stream.
And Steelwing's a friend of mine.
Oh, cool!
Nice.
Awesome. Ooh, you played Fire Emblem Shadows of Valentia. Yes, that's my favorite one on the 3DS. It reminds me of older Fire Emblem. So yeah, that was a nice JRPG.
Is that your favorite Fire Emblem, Steelwing?
So, Dan has picked up on our jig. The jig is up. He's noticed that we have all the S pluses backloaded in his tier list.
True. Dan sees it.
Exposed.
Dan forgot a person though, or not, well, a person. Dan forgot best girl. who's saved for last. Exactly, Muck Dial says best for last, obviously.
Second, I thought you were saying that someone forgot the best girl and you were referring to Valimar.
Shoot. Let's not bring that up again, right? We didn't forget anyone, guys. Nothing happened.
So what are the votes for Julia Schwartz?
Yes. Yeah, oh my gosh, you didn't even really right.
I'm skipping that one because I don't want to get copyright claimed. Sorry.
Nice.
Last time I did that, I got copyright claimed.
Wait, I have to make...
Which song was it?
Cry for Me, Cry for You, the finale version. The full version.
I think it's anything that has lyrics.
This one I didn't get...
I feel like you can still play it, no?
You can play it, but YouTube has that algorithm thing that happens that just does it automatically, and I'm just like, ugh, I just don't want to deal with it, so I just skip it. This one, though, doesn't get...
The sad thing is that... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead, I'm done.
Okay, because I was gonna say, the sad thing is that they're not even listening to Falcom's music policy.
Yep. But YouTube don't care, they gotta make the money.
Yeah, it's like as long as you're literally not selling their music, you can use their music in your stuff.
Right.
Which is awesome.
Yes,
I love that
that
policy.
Pretty much
the
only game company who would do that. Okay, I have 5 votes for Julia right now. Did you already vote, Feb?
I did not. Actually, I did not vote. That's a good question. That's a good point. Julia, for me, B-.
B-. I
She's
did
not
like
as
that
critical.
one door with Mueller.
Yeah, let's hear you try to convince me, your lady. Come on, keep going.
Oh no, so there's that door where like she's really kind of burned out, I think, from her work, because you know how like she works so hard as both captain of the Royal Guard and also as like Chloe's basically her right hand woman.
Yep.
And so in that door, she's trying to get out of the palace, and not only is she like kind of burned out on work, all her fangirls are like blocking her way out of the palace, so she doesn't know how to get out. So she goes out as a nun, and then she meets up with Mueller, and then it's cool because she gets to talk to someone who can kind of like understand her struggle of, as much as she loves serving like her liege, right?
Mm-hmm.
And her country, it takes a toll on you.
Right, absolutely. Yeah, she works hard.
So I just like seeing that side of her, because otherwise she's always like super collected, straight-laced, always there at the right time. And then you finally get to see the side of her where it's like, yeah, as much as I love my job, it's not easy. And sometimes, and then Mueller says sometimes you do need to break away from all of that. Yeah, so anyway, that's just, I just like that door. I like talking about that door, because you get to see a different side of both Mueller and Julia at the same time.
I totally forgot about that door. Well, seeing all the voices that come in, corner. Is it gonna be, is it looking like a B?
I think it's a B. Because I also put B. Yep, 4 Bs.
Alright, it's our favorite doggo. Like the only doggo in the whole series, right? Or the only main doggo. It's our good boy, Zeit.
By the way, Feb, Steeled Wing waves his Estelle flag intensely, so Bestel for you.
Yes. Estelle is Bestel. Everybody needs to be reminded of that.
Absolutely.
Just to make sure that they don't forget.
Nice. Oh, gotcha. Sorry, Steeled Wing. Yes! More ladies in the chat!
Wow, we're getting a lot more ladies.
I love it.
Awesome.
Also, shout out for the Celeste soundtrack. I actually have it on tape.
Nice.
On
Celeste. I feel like I will have to go check that out. Wait, is Celeste like a long
It's,
game, by the way?
no,
game?
but it's painfully difficult. It's a platformer.
I remember that
Oh,
game.
okay, damn.
It's a hard one. Really good one from what I've seen.
Because
but
I'm like, if it's
hard.
not that long, I would try to play it at some point. Because I want to experience the music as part of the game.
Music's beautiful.
Music's really good. I heard my
That's
brother
Creepy
play it.
Black Dude. I do have it on tape. In fact, I have two things because they have the actual soundtrack and then they have the B-sides. It was something that came out like special through what's it, like Bandcamp?
Bandcamp.
Bandcamp. Yes! Those are like the old days, man.
Soundtrack wasn't even that expensive actually. It was like $10 maybe.
Oh,
So-
that's nice. Yeah. Usually they're like 30 or something.
B. So we got S plus
Wow,
A,
Zite
B.
has a pretty cool reception, man. It's like Koromaru in Persona 3, guys. Just good doggo.
Oh no, Dan rates cats all the way down at the bottom.
Oh no! Oh my gosh, cats are lower than robots? Yo. I mean, I love robots too, man. Like, AI becoming human, but come on. Don't do that with my kitties. No! Creepy agrees with the with that ranking? No! Creepy, I thought we had more of a camaraderie than that. Yo!
Ooh, Geo Front. Here we go. Another good one.
Yeah, nice. Oh yeah, that's right. Never mind. Creepy. I remember.
Stu, when
You like cats as like an idea.
Okay, so I'm thinking that Zite, we got a very big wide range, I think.
What
It's
are
like-
you voting, Feb? Because you have to vote too.
I have to vote, huh? You're holding me to it?
Oh.
Hmm.
I'm voting Zite. Oh shoot, but
Mm,
he's so cool in Azure.
he is cool in Azure.
When you
That's
learn,
like his high
when
point.
you learn his like role.
Yep.
Cause he's like a way awesomer like Ragnar, right?
Yeah, oh yeah, exactly. And I like how he kind of is like, he goes with Kia, you know? Like he's around Kia and takes her to school and stuff, you know? He's just a good boy. Takes care of our daughter.
Yeah.
You know, it's like,
Like he's just a lot more active than
yeah.
Ragnar in that regard because he's helping both the entire SSS and watching over his literal like what he's supposed to be watching over.
Right. He is the best boy. For that reason, I'm making him a B plus or maybe even an A minus. Oh gosh, I can't decide between A and B.
I'm giving Zite A minus, man.
A minus. I'm gonna join you on that one, lady. A minus.
A minus. Shoot, guys. That means Zite. Wait, did anyone vote C for Zite? I have to make double check.
Is he an A because of that?
Yeah, because otherwise he's an A. Because the A's and the S's outrank the B's. I don't think anyone voted C.
Okay. Next one.
Let me know if someone did though.
That's a fair point, Creepy Black Dude.
All right, guys. It's our favorite guild receptionist. At least mine.
Kalika, yes.
Kilika, roar in.
I like Kalika. Yo, yes, McDial Sakamoto from Nichijou is awesome.
I think she's a solid A. To me, she's got some. I like how her scene with Kilika. Ooh, get over the barrier. You gotta get over that barrier, Lloyd.
Yes.
I like how she's got that. You can see that she went through some shit, dealing with Walter. Like, there's some stuff going on between those two, in Sky.
That's unsaid.
Yeah, exactly. It's unsaid, and it looks like very powerful stuff. And I think we're going to see more of that when we get to the Calvard arc. With because Taito is all from Calvard, and you see Kilika when she's the receptionist. She's dressed in the Eastern clothing, and she's got those chakrams. I really like her character a lot, guys. I think we're going to see a lot more of her in the future, and I think she's got a lot of mystery behind her. And she kicks ass. She's a badass too. The one time you see her whip out her chakrams.
Yeah, I did like that she had the nerve to come all the way up that tower by herself to confront Walter.
That too. Yeah.
That was like pretty epic to me, because otherwise she was just like a really capable, very intuitive guild receptionist. But then when she came all the way up by herself, and even, like Kevin and those guys, if you bring them, they're like, how the hell did she get up there by herself?
I remember that. Yeah.
And she literally had just that willpower to fight through all the monsters by herself just to freaking confront him. And she didn't even know he would be there. She just intuitively thought. Because at that point, she didn't know he was an enforcer. Yeah, so anyway, I just like that aspect of Kilika even before like the third and that door, and then her role in Crossbell. But Ifrita's interesting. He ranks her as B, but it's okay. Out of all the votes, she's an A.
She's a solid A.
Yeah. Oh hey! Steel Winged has watched Azumanga Daioh. That was one of my favorite anime growing up. It was a very out there comedy. I feel like Azumanga Daioh paved the way for Nichijou. As in, like, it's a comedy that features all, like, female characters. Pretty much.
Interesting.
So if you're talking about anime, Steelwing is actually the friend that is into Crest and Banner of the Stars.
Oh, cool. The show you're talking to me about. That's really cool.
Yeah. It's kind of pretty unknown, I think.
Because it's also an older anime. I love it when people give cred to older anime, though. Because I also, like some of the 80s and 90s anime a lot. I feel like I want to say I watched it before, but actually I'm not sure. It looks familiar to me. That's the thing.
So, what is this this Kurt's last name? It's not Vander. What's this?
Narden. I can type it.
Go for it.
Kurt Narden. Hey there, Raven. Welcome.
Welcome, Raven.
I'm glad you were able to make it a little bit.
Yep.
Oh, Creepy suggesting another anime. Pani Pony Dash. How do I not know this? Oh, it's from Shaft. I might have to check that out. I like Studio Shaft. They have some really cool visuals. I like how no one wants to vote on Kurt. Kurt is really interesting to me. Like, I think at the end of the day, I'm just gonna give him a B+, but... Sorry, Tyler, I totally interrupted you.
I was just gonna ask Raven if he's Russian. Because isn't Privyet hello?
Yep. He always.
Yes, and he always greets us with that. So.
And he also says Dosen Vanya or something like that when he leaves. I can't remember how to say it correctly, but yeah.
Yeah, same.
I don't think Kurt, in my opinion, Kurt Narden isn't like doesn't have as crucial enough of a role in the story. That's why I'm rating him as a C. Ranking him as a C.
Got it. That's cool. I think, like, to me, he's one of those people who's, like, very much, he doesn't mind that, like, he doesn't get acknowledged a lot for what he does. Because at the end of the day, he does a lot for, like, Liberal. And, like, he does a lot of stuff off screen that's really important to the Sky trilogy. Because, like, FC, he's literally the guy who secured the gospel from Cassius. And Cassius trusted him to bring it. You know? And then he had the whole, like, he totally forgot about it. Because of a certain someone. And then in SC, there's a ton of stuff that, like, he technically leads his group to do a lot of things. Including, like, finding the hideout.
Right, he did find the hideout. That's true.
Yeah, and then he also has that hidden quest where he joins you and Annalise to free the academy.
Right, yep.
So, yeah, he's just, like, I personally, I think it's just me, I personally really like people who do a lot, like, they don't mind serving and they don't mind not getting credit for it.
Well, that's the most, you know, honorable, selfless person, really, when it comes to that. I can see why you'd like that.
Yeah, well, so that's just my personal preference. C. Yeah. He has a ton of C's. I think he has like 5 C's.
Like your explanation, though, still.
Right. Yeah, I agree.
Thanks.
All right, you Lecter fans.
I'm excited for this character, guys. Oh my gosh, this is my first.
Oh, is it really gonna happen? We get an S plus? Oh.
Yo! This is my S plus. My first S plus.
Oh man.
Bernie knows where it's at. Our taste. We've talked about Lecter so much.
You guys talk about Lecter all the time, especially Chloe.
In like after parties.
Chloe and Lecter. Oh man.
Yeah.
I gotta ask you, lady, though. Do you trust Lecter?
I'm gonna say, I personally, at the end of the day, I think he's gonna end up being more of like a neutral good.
Okay. So that is a yes.
Yes. So
okay.
It's like, I definitely lean more yes.
Okay.
He might not be like to the point where it's like, I'm totally on the side of good and justice, right? But
I mean, I hope that he's eventually gonna be like good, because like I said in the last episode of the Trails the Third podcast that I did, thanks to a specific Chloe Lecter shipper, I'm pretty much on the train. I don't know if I would say 100%, like form one foot on the train, but like I still can't trust him. A for him for sure.
Got it. That's cool though. I like that, even though you're not sure if you can, you know, like personally trust him, like if you were in the game itself.
Right.
You still like rank him kind of high.
He's important. He's a big player. I mean, he's an Ironblood, so.
Yes. And he sets so many things in motion.
Get in the ship, Tyler, says Bernie.
Yes. Get in the ship. I'm glad that you were talking to a Chloe and Lecter shipper, and they like.
Pretty much every time you see something that's like Chloe Lecter shipping, she's lurking. She's around.
That's amazing. I need to meet this person, Bernie. We need to meet this person.
You interacted with her recently on Twitter, so.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll point her out later.
Person? Do I want? It's someone named Starchild, by the way.
Oh, it's like something Violet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Shoot, I think I know who you're talking about. Oh, I might
Yeah.
have to like send a little.
I'm
She
on
had
board.
She sent a couple of clips to the last episode I done, the third for the podcast.
Awesome. I still haven't caught up to your third ones yet, which is sad because that's my favorite Trails game. But I totally will. I'm excited to listen to the other podcasts. Especially when there's Chloe Lecter shipping. Wait, so Creepy, I need you to clarify though, because S or A can really tip the vote.
Bernie is saying,
Bobbit says B.
I think Lecter is a solid A. I think he's mysterious
Welcome
enough.
back, Fire.
But here, listen to you guys. What you guys think about Lecter? I can't wait. It's hard. I'm restraining myself from trying to make like faces
CS3 and CS4, you mean?
regarding CS3 and 4. You guys,
I know exactly how you feel, Feb. I love, like, if you can manage to get someone to play the game, like, all, and you're sitting there waiting for them to get to the spots.
What makes it worse is that you guys are like telling me, you know, certain thing, like what you think is they're gonna do, how you feel about them. I'm just like, I can't wait. It's so hard for me to just keep a straight face. Like I can't, because I know what happens. I know what happens when you guys are saying things, and I just can't wait to see y'all's reaction to that. Oh, so, man, it's gonna be awesome.
So, my co-host Josh, he played Cold Steel 1 and 2 before he played anything else. Like, he barely even got into the prologue, and so like his name's Josh, so he really liked Joshua to start off with.
Okay,
and
cool.
Nice.
He really liked. So how much like spoilers can we get into on here? By the way,
When it comes to
like
Cold
up
Steel,
through CS2, through
I
Cold
feel
Steel.
like a lot of people. I feel like people have played Cold Steel the most in this chat
Okay.
out of any game. So I feel like up to CS2 is okay.
Okay, so he played Cold Steel first, and he really liked Crow, and then he was like, "Oh no, Crow's like, you know, the turn." So when he played Sky FC, the first thing he said about it was, "I really like Joshua because that's my name." And then he like added afterwards, ... "Please don't betray me." And I'm sitting there like having a conniption because I know that he's eventually 40 hours later gonna have like a crisis of his own.
That's awesome.
But SC turns it around, right? And then we
Right.
have the feel-good third.
Yeah.
The third was so good, y'all.
That's
Trails'
funny,
Guy third
though.
was so good.
I'm that kind of person who's just like, even if someone betrays the party or betrays the player, I'm kind of just like, well, if they have an intriguing story, oh well, I can remove that part of that from.
Fine with that.
Yeah.
In fact, in one of the podcast episodes, I actually talked about like I asked Josh how he would accept it if Falcom decided they were going to kill Estelle at some point. And we were both decided that we were in it for the long run, so even though it was like basically our favorite character, that we'd have to accept it.
Got it, guys. Hey, I like that though, you know, you're ready to still love the series, or, you know, maybe not love it as much, but you still will like
Be
the
sad for
series.
sure.
Lols. Oh man, guys, I'm all for like the death trope. I told Feb about this, how like I'm like, why do I like ships where like someone dies? Jeez, what's wrong with me?
Looks like Bernie just spoiled himself on something regarding Lecter. He went to the wiki. Don't do that.
It's the worst thing.
Exactly.
Don't do
Hey,
that.
Bernie is saying hold up a minute, Feb. Because of Lecter. Oh, we already ranked.
I put him on A for now.
A?
Like that's not final though. But where, Lady, where did?
Wait, let's see where it was. There were 2 S pluses. Wait, 4
there's more?
A's, 2 B's. Were there any C's?
Is he S or A?
I don't see any C's.
Ooh, this is CS4.
Yeah, shit, guys, I don't know where this is supposed to. Raven gives Lecter a C.
Oh.
Well, I mean, you're free to think what you want, but I am curious. That makes me curious why you think he's a C.
Why is he a C, Raven? I am curious.
Genuinely
too.
curious.
Why is Lecter Arundel a C?
Yes. Just makes me curious.
You're gonna get on Bernie's bad side, Raven. And that's not good.
Oh no. I thought we were brothers. That's funny.
Monkus. God. The
Extremity.
chat's hilarious.
Exactly. Raven went full crow. Isn't that funny though, guys? It's just like, I'm like, I was talking about how even if someone betrays me, I'm like, it's okay. I'll like remove myself from that. So it's like Raven voted C, and I'm just like, it's okay. You're not wrong. I want to know why.
Right. I'm really curious why you're voting C. Just genuinely curious. We'll keep him as an A.
You could even literally tell me that, like, I don't know, you don't like his design or something. I'm just curious.
Give me back that 50 mirror, Raven. Says Bernie.
And Feb, I'm really looking at this list of characters that you have, and in the second half, we're gonna have some pretty big rankings.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's how it goes. That's the idea.
The war is starting. The war is brewing.
This is the calm before the storm. We always put the more. I moved the playable characters to the end. Especially that last one, the very last one.
I feel like we can go ahead and vote for Luve while we wait for Raven's vote. Wait, Raven, sorry, I have to just point out that we are not considering CS3 or 4.
Yep, this is just for
in our
CS2.
votes. Yep, up to CS2.
So pretend like you don't even know anything out of 3 and 4.
Try
that's
to pretend as much as you can that you don't know anything from 3 or 4. Yeah. Because I think a big portion of the chat also is not aware of 3 and 4. And Tyler and I don't know anything about 3 and 4.
Yeah. I know a couple of things, but nothing like devastating.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, know that Synchronicity is a great track, though.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
It's a real good one. That's gonna be in the Tio video, by the way.
Nice.
I don't know if this is something you can answer.
Oh, but then Raven changed it to A.
Oh, that's a big change.
Yeah, because
that's a huge change.
You're not factoring in 3 and 4. God, that kind of gives away a little bit of this.
I like how that. Well, it depends on what you like too. Considering my taste, damn guys.
All right,
I don't know if you can answer this or not, but is Synchronicity like a dungeon tune or like
yes.
when? Okay, all right.
Oh, Fen just joined, by the way. Hi, Fen. Welcome to the chat.
Fen says, and that's what I'm going on. I don't trust him, but he's a decent character.
Nice. I can respect
exactly
that.
How I
So
feel.
it's 3 Bs. Yeah, it looks like he's an A.
I can't wait till you guys see CS3 and 4.
Because he's actually I don't know. There's the 2S pluses. Nah, I think he's an A.
I'll make sure to
Because of
message you
Yeah.
as soon as I get a new opinions based on CS3.
Please do. Please tell me.
What if my S plus becomes a triple S? It hurts so good.
I can.
What if your S
Never mind, I'm not
plus
gonna say
becomes a C?
I can't. I'm not saying anything. Nope. I can't do that to you, lady.
I hardly vote people C's, even if they're like literally scum of the earth. So.
Well, even if based on the way that you set this stream up to begin with, scum of the earth could still be S plus if they're extremely important.
True.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's like
I like to pick out the good parts of someone's story, even if it's like antagonistic kind of stuff.
it's true, and you've convinced us a few times tonight, anyway.
So, what's your votes for Louve?
Wait, Feb, I think Lecter is an A.
Oh, he is.
Yeah. Because we got a B vote.
Oh, there you go. Thanks for catching that.
Yeah. I want to be fair. For sure.
Bernie's like, no.
I know, Bernie, I'm sad too, but it's okay. The vote is important.
So we've got S plus for Louve. We got flowers for Louve. All right. SAS.
I mean, one of those is an S plus.
S plus from Bernie.
S plus. A. S. S. Sorry, Fen, you missed the vote for that. Alphin and Angie.
Indeed.
Too late, sorry. Bernie, maybe that's why you can't run our tier list streams. We can't have dictators in our stream. Running the stream. He's
No
like,
comment.
if that were me, I would flex my dictator powers.
I'd get called out if I did that again. I'm gonna get held to it.
Is that
Especially-
all the votes for Louve, guys? Wait,
I
did
think
Tyler
so.
vote yet? Oh, he did. A. I didn't vote yet. Oh, shoot. What do I want to vote? Oh my gosh. Because he's both like a plot device, yet he's also not. Because he's active enough in the story to not only be like a kind of, you know, like an image people are like going towards, or someone who's just like encouraging you without really doing anything.
Bernie is still
I really like
salty.
his backstory. You know what? I think I'm gonna give him an S.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
He might be an S then with that S there.
Feb, you gave him an A.
Yep.
Yeah, I think he is an S. 'Cause
Louve.
we have 1 S plus, 3 S's, 2 A's.
Oh, that's an S.
Yep. Yeah, I love that part at the end where he's like fighting Joshua.
That is a big, yeah.
And it's like, to me, I kind of think of it as how like he's done a lot for Joshua. Like he's misguided, but he did a lot for him.
Agreed.
Kind of like being willing to join that weird society because he wanted to help fix him. And then he just got really disillusioned with life in general. Like the world, like society. We live in a society, right?
We live in a society, yeah.
That's Louve.
Another good OST.
Yeah. Oh wait, more people are still voting.
Well, I put the next name in, which is
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Maria Belle Croy. Y'all vote for Maria Bell. S++ from Raven, which is going to be an S+ in our book for now. Bobbit the Hobbit comes in with the B, and then Tyler comes in with the C. Bernie's abstaining.
Maria Bell is really... The hard thing for me about Maria Bell is that, like, there's some things that I want to assume, though I don't know exactly. It's kind of like there's stuff that I feel like is implied about her character, but it's hard for me to, like, kind of not consider that. But at the same time, I know that it's not good to just go on what's technically, like, headcanon.
Maria Bell irritates me.
I think is A.
She irritates the hell out of me. And for that reason, she's pretty high. Like, she plays a pretty good role. She plays that role really good.
Fulfilling that role, you mean?
Oh, yeah. She's freaking getting in our girl Kia's head. And I don't appreciate that very much.
Yeah, that's the cool thing about... I like looking back at all the scenes she had with the party and Kia, technically. Like, after you know who she actually is. It's like, damn, everything was suspicious. I definitely thought she was suspicious about it, because she's only there when, you know, someone's involved. So I was like, she has something to do with Kia, but...
I'm going to give her A+.
A+, nice. I think I'm also going to give Maria Bell an A, but for slightly different reasons. So this is the thing that I was talking about, how, like, I'm kind of going off implied stuff. But in some ways, while it's kind of horrible, because she did literally instigate an entire, like, you know, I don't want to spoil, but she instigated, like, a lot of suffering.
Indeed, she did.
For her country and everything. But what was kind of... This sounds really, really cold, but at the same time, for some reason, I can at least admire it in a way, is the fact that she's so passionate, I guess I would say, about her goal, or like she's so focused on her goals that she doesn't care who she has to cut off to go for it. So the fact that she literally was friends with Ellie,
yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking about.
So long. And I don't want to say, like, really any more.
Yeah, I don't want to say too much.
Yeah, because I know that some people haven't finished yet. But, yeah, the fact, what happened to them, I'm kind of amazed in some ways, too, that I'm just like, damn, like, she's able to do that. To pursue her goal, she'll just, anyone, anything.
It's looking like a solid A.
Yeah, looks like an A to me too. Efreet's cultured comment.
So, this is the last one we're going to do tonight, I think. You were right, lady, when you said McBurn. This is the last one. So, this is going to be the last vote we do. Did Spec say something?
Sorry, Spec. Oh no, sorry. He just got off of work.
Well, hey, Spec, you can join us for the after party.
Yes, and you can join us for this one last vote for tonight for McBurn.
I didn't realize I was already 12:30. Jeez, that time went by quick.
I'm gonna need some caffeine in the morning.
Oh man, thanks for sticking around, Tyler. I really appreciate that.
It's late.
It's been a lot of fun.
Even if
I've been quiet quite a bit, that's all right.
It's all good.
No, it's fine. As long as you're enjoying it.
McBurn, enter your votes now. in the chat below.
Makuban.
Makuban.
Fire says cotton candy hair man. That's funny.
That is awesome.
The lazy cotton candy hair man. Yes.
Speaking of the
Wow, we have a
Schwartz
lot
action.
of S's.
It's the Schwartz auction, y'all.
Sword auction, yo. Dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun.
There's no T in it.
Dun-dun-dun.
The true MC is what Raven says.
Who else? Tyler gives McBurn the C. For cotton candy, right?
Like, I'm honest. Yeah.
Nick Byrne, guys. My gosh, he's an important character.
Might turn out to be.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I gotta think about pre-CS2, or CS3. Man, CS2, you don't know jack about him, so you just know that he's kind of like a
You have some mystery. behind
yeah.
it.
You have mystery there,
Off of.
so I'm gonna say like, man,
I'm also doing what the chat recently put down.
B. Yeah, I'm gonna
just
put-
based off of what I know of him so far.
I'm gonna agree with you on that. Pre CS3, B.
Nice. Wow, we're kind of all over the place. There was that moment that really like turned me around. Okay, one moment was like when Reen was on that ship and they
Oh.
had that talk.
Yeah, the talk, that was the biggest part
Yeah.
for CS2 for him. He was like, "Are you mixed?" And then he's like, Reen, before he left, he was like, "How much of you is that?" He was like, "All of me."
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, Max Middleman, you do such a good job.
the kind that Erica Lindbeck would just shiver at.
Yes. Freaking Vita, right?
Yes.
You guys watched the that Anime Expo interview
Yes.
thing or panel? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes,
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh, that was amazing. And then Kieran got in on that.
Yeah, that was
She
pretty
was
good.
like, hell yeah! She's like a McBurn. I was like, oh jeez.
"How hot can you make me?" He's like, it's hilarious. They were talking about that in the voice panel.
And the poor Kondo, he's like, sorry, I'm not McBurn. And it's like,
Kondo is he's so cool.
yeah, I love how chill he is.
So where are we putting
okay.
McBurn?
It looks like, to me, it looks like he's an A. Because we have some S's, but we also have a lot of B's. We have 5 B's and 1 C. And then we have 4 A's, and then like the couple S's.
I see an S plus on the very bottom there. Look at that.
I counted that S plus. Fire, sorry, I already counted your S plus.
All right, so here's where we are. We have
Is he an
this
S?
many. Huh?
He looks like an A to me.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah, he's an A. Sorry, I misdid that. He is an A. We have this many S pluses, y'all.
Wow.
It's a long time we've gone. This is the longest we've ever gone without anybody being S plus.
That's kind of amazing. Not
Well,
gonna lie.
I think it's good because people are really taking this seriously. Like people don't. They really want to make sure that we put like the best of the best on the top.
Very discerning group.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's really nice.
I like it. I like
I
this.
appreciate that. Yeah, we're kind of like saving. We're truly saving like the special uniqueness of ranking S pluses.
Creepy brings up a good point. When I look at this, I'm kind of like, yeah, kind of maybe. Ozzy.
I think I might have said S for Ozzy Osbourne. I can't remember if I
did
said
vote
S or S plus.
I know
can't remember.
people. I know you guys convinced me because then I did remember how like he's literally been here since the beginning.
Mm-hmm. Well.
Yeah, that is
So-
interesting. I could technically go back and double check that part of the chat just
Okay.
in case.
Yeah, go for it, lady. Whenever we have a little more time. But it is, unfortunately, it is 12:30. Actually, it's after 12:30 now, my time. And tomorrow is Monday. So, I'm gonna be out of town. Starting Friday is gonna be my last stream before I head out, and I'll be gone for a whole week and a half, just about. Lady is going to be taking my place on her channel. She'll be streaming
Yes.
during my time slots. She'll be doing 2 out of the 3 streams that I'll be missing, and she'll let you guys know which ones that she'll be able to make it for.
I'll let you guys know in the Discord.
There you go.
Probably Friday and Sunday, guys.
So Friday will be my last one. So this is my last Sunday stream. The next time I'll return after this coming Friday is 2 weeks from today, the following Sunday. So next Sunday I'm going to miss. But I'll be back the next Sunday after that. In fact, that's the exact day I'll be returning. And I'm going to try my best to get back up here so that way I can stream. I might be a little late. I might be a little late for that stream. We'll see. But we'll be there, and hopefully we'll be able to continue this tier list at that point. Unless, I mean, maybe this Friday. We'll see. We'll see. We'll let you guys know when we continue the tier list. Make sure you guys are in the know so you can make sure you're here for the next characters, y'all. The further we get along in this tier list, the more important
There's
the
gonna
characters.
be more S pluses.
Yeah.
I can definitely guess there'll be
Mm-hmm.
more S pluses.
Especially this one right here. See, she's got to go right here.
We'll bias it all.
Yes, of course. She's going to go in the triple S tier. But anyway, yeah. Burr's like,
I do
I knew
like
it.
that Steel Wing knows a lot of game OSTs. I'm always that person too. The sad thing is I haven't played a lot of the games you've mentioned, so
She's big on OSTs.
awesome.
Oh, nice.
'Cause that's totally like me.
oh, yeah. Inevitable struggle. That's good.
Notable
Alright.
Struggle is a total banger.
Oh heck yeah. And also the moments that it plays in. Oh yes.
It's really good story when this kicks in. It's good stuff. So when you guys play through Trails of Cold Steel 3 and 4, whenever like serious stuff hits the fan, I'm really curious how the PS4 is going to do this, because when I played through CS3 and 4 myself, I'm not spoiling anything by the way, guys. Whenever like a major cutscene happened, it said scene restricted or scene blocked because you entered a restricted scene or something like that. So people who stream from their PS4s are not going to be able to stream those really critical scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm curious how some people who rely on the CS4 stream, or the PlayStation 4 streaming, and there's scenes in CS3 like that. Like, a lot of the ending is blocked. So I'm curious how that's going to go down. I think I don't know.
So I can't react to that either.
If you're streaming it from your PS4, no. Unless you got a capture card. Like, the capture card's the only way to do that.
Oh, got it. You mean like if you're like streaming directly from your PS4?
Right, yeah. If
Got
like
it.
I was able to show it through my streams because I had the capture card. And so like literally whenever I saw that warning, like that thing come up that said, the notification that said, this scene's blocked, I was like, oh shit, this is going to be a serious cutscene here.
So you were able to prepare yourself.
Right, yeah,
Cool.
pretty much, exactly.
Nice. Oh, good. I'm glad I have a capture card then.
That's going to be good. You'll be happy to have that one. Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and swap to the splash art where you guys can see mine and Lady's social media information. You can find both of us on YouTube. On YouTube, I have my streamed playthroughs I just mentioned of Trails of Cold Steel 3 and 4 with English subtitles. If you're interested in those games, however, we're really close to CS3, so I'd almost just recommend just waiting for CS3 in English first before going to go see my CS4 playthrough. They're available to you with English subtitles, courtesy, I have to say this, courtesy of Kitsune547. Kitsune547 worked really hard and blessed us all with an amazing spreadsheet to be able to experience these games. My channel wouldn't be anywhere near where it is without his effort on that. So props to him on his time that he spent on that. I'm sure it took a very long time. And I also have the CS4 bonding events as well for each of the characters available on my channel if you're curious about that. Also have Lady's channel, LadyVirgilia, on YouTube, where she's got her story summaries from Trails in the Sky. And she's more than halfway through the Crossbell arc, starting with Trails to Azure. And she's looking to get that done shortly, around the time that Cold Steel 3 releases.
Yeah, it's looking like part 4, so the ending of Azure will probably not be out by the time Cold Steel 3 is out in the West, but I'm hoping to be at the latest only a week behind the release. So please,
nice.
I hope you look forward to it, and sorry that it's most likely it's not going to be finished, the whole Azure summary, before the Western release. And thank you, Fire. I really much appreciate it.
Awesome. Yeah, she works really hard in those videos. And since she collaborates with me on my streams, I also collaborate with her on those videos, and she allows me to do a little bit of narration on some of those videos, which is a lot of fun. So
yeah, big help.
I'm happy to be a part of them. Thank you very much, Lady. You can also follow Lady on Twitter at VirgiliaLady, and you can follow me at February94.
You can also follow Tyler on Twitter too.
I was about to get to him.
bluemooncinco.
bluemooncinco.
I cut in for you.
No, you're good. You're good. Tyler, if you want, you can go ahead and say everywhere else besides Twitter, and Twitter if you want to, where everybody can find you.
Sure. If you want to follow the podcast, you can just search the Kaseki Cast. It'll come up on Google or wherever you want to search it. It's on, I think we're available on 10 different podcast platforms, so that's pretty cool. And then if you want to follow me, you can follow me on Twitter at bluemooncinco if you want to, but I do most of my trail stuff on Tumblr, so you can join the Wasteland. Trails in the Sky. There's a couple of dashes in there, but you should be able to find it pretty easily.
Nice.
Awesome. Tyler, thank you very much for joining us for this.
Yeah, thanks for
stream.
having me.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
This is a lot of fun. Absolutely.
We hope you can join again when we resume the tier list.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, all my favorite picks are in the second half for sure.
Yeah, so you'll definitely have to join us again.
Yeah.
For sure. If we actually do get it done in the next video, we might have this might be a 3-parter. I'm starting to wonder. We'll have to see.
Yeah,
though.
I can see.
There's going to be some discussion.
Yeah.
a lot of heated discussion, I can see.
I think it's going to be a 3-parter
both
because of
from
that.
the chat and from us.
It's going to just be a bunch of Lady convincing us to upgrade all of our boats.
Yes.
Upgrade my Wazzy, please.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna list every single moment that he's in.
That bonding event, am I right?
And
that final
too.
bonding event. That's the biggest part for me, at least. Bernie says Toa. Alright, guys. So, that's going to be it for now. If you guys want to join us in the Discord for the after party, feel free to. The link to our Discord is in the panels below. I want to thank you guys very much for joining our stream tonight. This truly was a lot of fun, and hope you guys have a wonderful week, whatever it is that you guys do, whether it be work or school, or if you're at home. Hope it goes well. And until the Wednesday stream, which is at 9:30, the midweek stream. I hope to see you guys then. Hope you guys have a wonderful week, and y'all take care of yourselves. See ya.
See you guys. Take care.
Adios.